Yeah. When do you want me to do it?
You gonna keep all this in too?
The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, we're going to pop your cherry.
Shall we play a game?
You've got several things to do. You've got work, kids in school. What do you do when it's all over?
How do you hand something from one player to another?
Dark soul light. Turn on the TV, pick up the controller and play some games with the
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast.
Where Joe gets murdered.
And I am your host, Kaleb Schweiss.
Caleb Craig.
Zach.
And Joseph DeGolier.
And today, guys, we're going to be reviewing a game company that I've never heard of. What is it, like Cookie?
Cookie.
Yeah,
You got Cookie from the pre-roll?
yeah.
I'm gonna pop your cookie, Schweiss.
Yeah.
Pop your cookie.
What the
fuck?
It's Team Cherry.
Oh, okay. Teen Cherry?
Teen Cherry.
Team.
I've been to that
Cherry.
website
Oh.
a couple times.
Yeah, I was like,
Have you? How old are you, Joe? How old are you, Joe? You're going on those?
Circa 2006, I was there all the time. Yeah. Shit, that was my homepage.
Is that someone knocking at the door?
Oh, really?
There's not. No.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck's happening?
It's because you as an adult said you were Teen Cherry.
Teen
today.
Cherry.
Well, you could be 19.
19.
Yeah.
18.
Listen, bro, anything with the word teen in it
20.
makes me
20.
freak out.
29. There's no problem here.
I had a guy I worked with. He was like, "So, what categories you look at when you're looking at porn?" I'm like, "Why are you fucking asking me that? Like, why? Is this-
Categories?
What categories, bro?" And he's like, "Look, man, I'll be honest, teen, bro, teen." I'm like, "Thanks for sharing." Yeah, I'm really creeped out. Oh, by the way, he's dating an 18-year-old now.
How old is he?
He's my age, 20.
Hey, sweetie, you gotta
29.
run. That is not good.
Baby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Honey, he is using you.
He's using you because you're kind of dumb.
Taking the next call at 385-204-3921. Taking your love advice.
You want to pull up Skype? We could actually take calls.
Yeah, we could.
That is a possibility here. Ladies and gents, I got COVID.
Time to get more serious on Nude Clan.
I have COVID right now.
Get the fuck away from me.
I might actually, but I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Damn right you should.
Joe is the most safe guest we could possibly have.
I'm not going to bring you COVID because I had it just a couple weeks ago.
I'm immune.
And then we all get it. I'm at least temporarily.
Yeah, dude, I
immune.
swear to Christ, if I had to get a test, I would be so pissed.
No, you're fine. So, I got it from work. We work in these trucks. We're in these cabs all day. And at a certain point, we just said, fuck it with the masks because we are breathing the same air for 4 hours a day
Because you're
in a
patriots.
cab of a truck.
Yeah, plus every break you make out, so there's really no point.
Hey, baby, you don't take the mask off, just push it to the side.
It's 15 time.
I mean, we tried to make out with the masks on, but that was a little bit awkward.
That's your new porn category. You got anal fisting, you've got machine porn, and then you've got COVID.
There is
Mask
COVID
on.
porn.
Mask on.
Is the COVID porn just like they stay 6 feet apart?
Yeah.
I've seen, dude. I have seen it when I've been.
Are you touching it yet?
When I've been accidentally
they get one
browsing
of those
around.
like they get one of those like long reaching grabber things. And
They got the vibrator on like high setting, and it's just shaking their fucking arm like crazy. They're trying to stuff it up there.
you want a grabber job?
Yeah.
just keeps missing. It was like
I don't know. My dick's a little fucking raw from the last one.
tries to spit on it.
Yeah.
I have seen the like girl wearing the face mask porn.
God.
As you're like going through. I've never seen a video, but like if you're fucking,
Yeah.
like
Everyone knows.
I'm pretty sure you're not. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get it another way.
Listen, if you don't want to get COVID, you just hit it from behind. So she's not breathing on you. It's easy.
Yeah. I that's what I've thought about too.
She also
though.
stays a virgin that way too.
Yeah. If you're not
I'm
wearing
still in the
a
vagina.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I assume what he said. Joe's from behind.
So now we know.
Means something else.
Now we know one of Joe's categories is Catholic nun.
Did you go to BYU, Joe? Is that how you know those secrets?
Yeah, the soaking and anal doesn't count.
If we don't move on the bed,
I mean,
it's
a sin, but it's not having sex.
Chase, you remember we had that earthquake a bit ago? There was a meme going around that was like, a bunch of BYU students just committed a sin.
Oh, let me say,
soak it in the brown water.
Real quick about that fucking earthquake. I moved to LA, never been in an earthquake before living in Utah. Just never felt one. There were always some, and you would hear about it on the news, like, this area felt it, this area felt it. But where I lived in Springville, Utah, thanks for the yawn. Where I lived in...
Boring.
Where I grew up in Springville,
Wrong.
basically, and I didn't have it when I was a kid in Colorado either, I just never felt an earthquake. I move over to LA, and like a couple months in, fucking crazy big earthquakes happen, just like 3 in a row, right? And then I move back to Utah. Earthquake happens. Like a couple weeks later, another earthquake happens. A couple weeks later, an earthquake happened that only northern Utah felt because it was in Idaho. And I was like, everywhere I go, there's a fucking earthquake now. It's like I've just brought it with me. I took it. I went to LA. I got the earthquake like syphilis, and I brought it to Utah. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure God is like punishing me in some way, and like I'm moving to Colorado for a couple months, and I'm gonna go over there. There's gonna be a fucking earthquake.
It's probably because you don't know which hole to use.
I don't know now. See, now you've lost all the weight. I don't think you can pull an earthquake wherever you go.
No, it's God specifically punishing me. I don't know what I did, but obviously,
Yeah. I felt them all the time because like at school, there would be times where I'd be sitting at my desk like doing homework, and I would just sit still, and I'd feel myself just kind of rocking, and I'm like, hey, to the dude next to me, just like, sit still, sit really, really still. And they'd sit still, and they're like, "Oh man, what is that?" And I was like, "I'm pretty sure it's a really small earthquake."
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Either that or some fat
I'm not a
bastard
scientist.
walking-
here's the thing. Ever since I felt the first earthquake, I feel
You feel them
myself
all the
shaking.
time, yeah.
And I don't actually think it's an earthquake. I think it's like your body like pumping blood, or someone's like running through on a floor or something like that.
I
You're
felt it
feeling
on my bed because like I'll be laying on my bed and I'll like shake just a little bit, and it does it when the trains come by because I live pretty close to a train track.
Yeah.
But it also does it when there's slight earthquakes. They happen like all the time, though. I mean, there's tons.
Are
of
you
them.
saying your human size monitor or whatever that thing is, seismograph?
Way to go, Steph.
Yeah. That's why. That's why I don't want to lose weight. Is because the fatter you are, the more seismographically aware you are.
More seismographically aware. You could just like take a pencil in your hand and just like put it on a piece of paper and just like hold still, and you could just like
Yeah.
go
I
back
have to
and
hold
forth.
it on my gut.
It's from like
actually.
it's like from the weight. It's like
Yeah.
Dude, Zach and I are stable as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard it here first. We're gonna do an earthquake podcast with only our guts.
Yeah, we're gonna chase. We're gonna be like those tornado chasers.
Chase?
Yeah.
I don't think that works.
Oh shit! I feel it a little bit.
We're gonna follow the tectonic plate.
Joe and I tried that for a little bit back in Ephraim. We chased a tiny tornado.
Oh yeah, fuck. It was one of the weirdest things. So it was like I guess it was a dust devil, but it was coming.
That makes the story less cool.
Hold on. No, hold on. It was one of the weirdest fucking things,
Yeah,
right?
dude, yeah.
Okay, so it was like middle of the day, mostly clear skies, like slightly cloudy, but coming from a cloud in the distance, like a white cloud. There was like a funnel, like a straight funnel going down, and I was like, Craig, is that like a time? What is that? Is that an earth? Is that a tornado?
Is that an earthquake?
We were looking at that thing. We were looking at that thing for like an hour, trying to figure out like what the fuck is going on over there. Like this is not the right weather.
Dude, it
for
was
a tornado.
coming after us too. Like it was going in our direction.
I don't remember that. I think Craig's
so you
memory.
No, dude,
because
we were
Traumatized for effect.
no, it was coming towards us, and we were thinking about
We
turning
saw a
around to
cow
like go
fly.
after it. No, we didn't see that.
I think we thought about going after it. Then.
That's happened to me. I was leaving Alex's parents' house in AF, and I was sitting in traffic, and like something slammed into my window. It was just like bounced off, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I turn over to the side, and there's like a little dust devil just like ripping shit up, and I'm like, "Hey, is this happening right now?" Like, it's just got like a bunch of paper and like fucking sticks and shit, and it's just chucking shit. And I'm like, all right, well, let's get out of here. Like, I don't know how bad this thing's gonna be. It's just in the middle of town, though. It's like super calm, and then like something just slams into my car.
Hey, fuck you!
Yeah. Oh shit! It's nature.
Fuck out of my neighborhood. We don't like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Nature's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, they're weird though. Like, 'cause they just come out of nowhere and just start fucking flinging shit.
I do. Yeah. I wish I knew how they worked. I have no idea. Like,
Yeah.
When a mommy tornado and a daddy tornado finds the right hole.
Yeah.
A
did
baby
they make
tornado.
dust devils?
And then an earthquake happens. Then you get the dust
And when
devil.
there's a hurricane, you know it was real good.
Yeah, that's when she has an orgasm. And the category
Isn't
is
that
just how
just
many
a
times.
tsunami?
No. Yeah. The category of hurricane is just how many times in a row she.
Yeah. When it's a
goes.
category 1, the father of the tornado feels really bad about himself, and he has to go away for a little bit.
Yeah.
The ocean's a squirter is that what you're saying?
She is, man. She is.
Dude, she's wet, bro.
You might be surprised. Yeah,
wet and salty.
it is. She might need to clean up a little
That
better.
pH
but
balance a little bit off. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's a little fishy, but
The
You don't want to be around when the Red Sea happens, though.
yeah, that one's smelly. Yeah, you can't drink from it either.
just
It'll
call
kill
me
you.
Moses.
Yeah.
Just call me Moses.
Oh, when you come, you got to say, "Let my people go."
Well, we're going to hell.
If she edges you, does she like no, like the Pharaoh? Like she should.
Yeah.
Like, let my people go. No.
Thus saith the
Gotta unleash the plagues, man.
Yeah, that's the STDs. Don't make me unleash the plagues. I got the locust horde, the crabs.
Frogs falling from the sky.
Good Lord. Well, glad we know what everybody's been playing.
Yeah. Yeah, that Prince of Egypt game is crazy. That is not what I expected.
Still a musical though.
Yeah, oddly, yeah. Oh, shit. How they pulled it off.
Oh, dude, that gets so fucking annoying. You die. It's like, fuck. Gotta go back to the first plague.
Gotta put the stupid blood above my door every time.
God damn it.
I forgot, okay?
It's like you're using like the switch like remotes and you're like,
Yeah, painting the blood, yeah. God, these motion controls are ass. Fuck! I got it all over the fucking door.
the ghost still comes in and kills it. It's like,
Yeah.
you missed, you didn't get the lines. You missed a spot. You're
You
like,
got it. You're not supposed to get it on the door. Yeah. Fuck, dude. What has everyone been playing though?
Well, I have been playing Final Fantasy XIV expansion Shadowbringers, which, thank fucking God, is over. That's the longest fucking game I've ever played. God fucking damn.
Yeah.
It's good, and the gameplay's really fun, but those cutscenes, man, it's
long.
Mostly cutscenes. When I tell you that's a 60-hour expansion, almost all cutscene. Almost all. There was probably, of those 60 hours, maybe like 8 hours of gameplay. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, other than like walking, which I wouldn't count as gameplay.
No, I count that as gameplay. That's 8 hours of gameplay.
Oh,
It's pretty like
it was a lot.
it's
yeah.
a lot. Fuck. So that's over.
Now we
Thank
got to
God.
have it out, though. What do we want to do with expansions like that? Because we've had multiple people have multiple opinions on it. What we've normally done is, if it's an expansion, we do it as a DLC. But MMOs kind of feel a little different to me when it's like a big story expansion like that. I almost want to say count it as a full game.
But I mean, if a DLC comes out and it's in another full like story mode,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what happens with Final Fantasy is like Stormblood was level 60 to level 70, so your character levels up 10 times. It's about 50 hours long.
Right.
And it's its own full story that's like encased in Stormblood. And then you have like a little bit of trickle after that happens, and that kind of continues the story on. And then you go into the post stuff, and then you go into Shadowbringers.
is that how we're gonna rate like MMORPGs or something like that?
If we
with,
were to,
with expansions like that, because I mean, if you play like say World of Warcraft 2 and you beat that expansion to level up to max, I mean,
yeah,
something else you can do. So technically, you got to beat that.
would you call it a game though, or would you call it DLC? Because so
if it's
far,
if it's more than like 10 hours, yeah.
Well, there are some games that are less than that. I kind of
yeah, that's where we ran into the problem last
I think
time.
I might make the exception mostly because I just spent 60 hours and there were closing credits on that fucking thing.
And they had a mumble rock song too. So
I
it's
could
serious.
see it more with MMO expansions than
Yeah.
anything else, really.
not other types of expansions. Not an expansion that just like
Yeah, like for what is it? Like
Shadow of War or something.
yeah, or Ghost of Tsushima just came out with a new expansion that's
Well, that's
Like
a
New Game
multiplayer
Plus.
thing, but I guess it's its own story. for
Yeah,
a
that's an
multiplayer
MMO
experience.
expansion specifically.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I say we make the exception only for MMOs.
so we're gonna make the
Yeah.
clause on that.
Yeah, because like you're right. We can still play the Ghost of Tsushima thing, but it's not. We're not talking as long as the original game. If you did all the content, But with Shadowbringers, it easily is. And so that's why I wanted to bring that up, because it's like, I don't mind taking the points because it is an averages game, and I can play a 2-hour game and make up for it. But
And technically, you beat A Realm Reborn, which is in itself an expansion.
it
of
really is, yeah.
the original. Final
So it's like,
Fantasy
I should have never hogged
Never
14.
beat a game.
Yeah,
You never beat a single one, despite putting how many days?
19. I think I have.
19 days worth of gameplay time.
I think you've got like 17 or 18. don't you?
Yeah, I think I'm at. Last time I checked, it was like 16 something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It was a couple days less before Shadowbringers, by the way.
Yeah.
How do
it
I
was.
feel about it? I think I'm over it. Like, I think
We got at
Did the
least.
wounds finally heal?
here's the deal, man. Like, I love Final Fantasy, but fuck, those are fucking long, man. Those MMOs, they just take up so much goddamn
Now
time.
you just
And it's
gotta wait
fun.
another 2 years, and then you do it
It's
again.
fun when the gameplay happens and you're playing with your friends over PS4 chat or whatever.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a great time. But fucking the cutscene grind is just too much.
When you're having PlayStation listen to your chat to tell you you're being racist.
Yeah.
I've never been racist on the PS4 chat that I'm aware of.
I doubt that. We'll see about that.
Wrong, Joe.
Tell
Wrong.
us, Court of Sony. Tell us what he's done.
We're gonna
What
give
does
it
he
tongue
say?
tongue.
What has he said?
Sony
What
HQ.
has he said? Yeah. What he be saying?
What he be
I
saying?
can't. That sentence sounds wrong.
If we turn somebody in, I want to see stats of like what they said.
Yes,
and how
we
many
should.
times.
We should turn A4 in just to see the stats.
A4 Extreme.
That's exactly Sony HQ.
yeah. Joseph de Gaulier. Yeah.
But it's not going to be any of the Japanese people. It's going to be all the Californians who run it now down there who think they're cool.
Yeah.
Why Japanese people? I'm so cool. Oh, Sony. Sony,
Yeah.
the company. Okay.
Hey, buddy, it's okay.
It's like, what did I say about Japanese people?
I haven't been
you
racist.
say
It's like
about
hand you a
Japanese
sword. They're like
people?
seppuku.
I haven't been racist against them for years.
Who's the racist one here? Look at that.
He's Mexican. He can't be racist.
that's
How how is that
forgot.
racist?
I
Sudoku
forgot.
is a thing. I didn't say Sudoku.
No, you
I didn't say
suggested
commit
you
Sudoku.
suggested racistly that the Japanese company executives would hand me a sword and
I'm
tell me to commit seppuku.
I didn't know that stating facts was racist.
That's just what
Obviously, it is.
Bro, it's all about
they
honor.
do. That's what those people
and you're
do.
being very dishonorable by doing that. Yeah, you want me to go there? I'll go there.
I would like to say Zach is Hispanic, so he has a pass. He can say things like that.
Zach's got really squinty eyes, so he's got a pass.
It's kind of
Yeah.
it's so squinty when you're laughing like that. I don't know.
My fat cheeks.
Got a lot of fat cheeks in this house.
Yeah. So
Did you and Schweiss have like a great night last night? Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
we had a great time last night. You want to tell him about it, Schweiss?
yeah, I mean, it was so good. I took a nap for like an hour afterwards.
Yeah.
for like an hour.
Joe was just telling us about how he swallowed like 9 wieners.
Yeah.
I did swallow 9
You did.
wieners
You
last
said
night.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not his record, but close.
But I mean, when one of them's yours, do you really care?
Last night.
Doesn't count.
Now, it was low carb, so I don't expect to blow up like a balloon, but I did eat a lot of calories yesterday. I did eat 8 Nathan's hot dogs without the bun.
We want to know who all 8 Nathans are.
And it's a lot of Nathan, the Nathan Club. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. I also ate one. Oh my God, I'm blanking. What do you call that thick hot dog?
The bratwurst.
No.
I ate a
What do
brat.
you call the big old thick one?
What do you call a big old thick one?
You already called one.
I ate a bratwurst and 8 Nathan's hot dogs last night and got drunk. So that was a good time.
Man, you're having your Oktoberfest over there.
Yeah. My stomach. My stomach doesn't like feel like ridiculous anymore, but I do feel like heavier. Like just overall, just like
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what.
dude, that's a lot
getting
of
up
hot,
from this chair is going to be like 5% more difficult.
Yeah,
than
that's a
it
lot
was
of hot
yesterday.
dog, bro.
It won't start showing for the first couple months, but
Yeah.
after that, yeah, so you have to get that bump.
And then Drew last night was like, nitrates, dude. You're having so many nitrates. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, what are you fucking talking about right now?
No, like, was that like salt? Fucking what?
I don't know. Yeah, he said
Nitrate.
salt too, and I'm like, "Fuck you! What are you talking about, Drew? I've never heard you say the word
It's the
nitrate in
knot.
my
It's
life."
the knot, man. It makes you say things that you wouldn't normally say.
Oh, Drew said some funny shit last night. He like went crazy. Drew drunk is interesting. It's very interesting. He
Oh,
gets
yeah?
very playful. He's a very playful boy. But mostly he was like, you know what's huge? My wife's tits. And then he said shit like that. That one took me. I was like, I don't know how to respond to that, Drew.
Like, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Hell
Drew.
yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Give me a high five.
They're
Big
a
fucking
handful.
mommy milkers, bro.
Your wife's tits are great.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, I asked real quick. So my buddy's wife like texted me and like wanted to have a conversation, which I think is kind of weird. Because like me and him are
is
friends.
really weird.
But then he texted me yesterday and he's like, "Hey bro, when my wife texts you, you should probably like talk to her." And I was like, don't you pawn your wife on me. Don't you tell me to talk to your wife. You fucking
Yeah,
kidding
just
me?
be look, bro.
I think if I had that conversation with Schweiss, I would like be like, "What the fuck's happened?" Like I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think I would be able to come over here.
Schweiss is
anymore.
like, "I'm hiding in the closet." Just
Hey,
message
Joe,
her.
come over.
"Hey Joe, when my wife messages you just to chat, you better text her
Let me
back."
know so I can tighten the belt around my neck.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, Zach. That's
I know.
weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, why would you fuck my wife? You're like, what?
Why did you fuck my wife?
Yeah, bro. Why did you just one
He might
nut?
be
Just
one of those
nut.
guys.
He's not, because I've known him
You
since like
sure?
kindergarten. Yeah, I've known this dude a long time.
I'm sure he wasn't that way.
Like
in
man,
kindergarten,
sometimes
but
there's surprises with your friends.
He's like, hey bro, steal
don't
my
know that.
crayons.
sometimes you click on the wrong tab and it activates something in your brain.
Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, you know.
Click, the horny's like.
yeah, so that's what I've been playing.
Yeah.
So that tangent, though, I had to be like, do you know I got something? To, yeah, so like, go
ahead, Zach.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. What about you, man? What have you been doing?
What I play? Oh shit! So I had a lot of Phasmophobia this weekend. I didn't plan on playing a lot of Phasmophobia.
I'm not
this week.
phasmophobic, all right? I know we're going to get a review that's like racist, homophobic, phasmophobic, transphobic. Yeah.
Did we get any of that on the Last of Us review? Because your cold opening was gold.
Yeah, no one said a word other than they really enjoyed it.
Man, there's a pre-roll that says like this is gonna be inappropriate. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what?
The
Like
only-
place like where we're living at, like in this time, like it doesn't matter how many warnings you put on it. People just will
yeah,
ignore it.
it's also like a false. I don't know. Cancel culture is annoying and it's kind of stupid, but I also think it's kind of like not real. It's like they could like push you down off your platform. There's still other platforms you could hop to. And you could also have like your own website and your own fucking server, and no one can fucking touch you.
Yeah.
So it's as long as there's
invincible.
as long as we live in America and there's no like legal repercussions with free speech, you're kind of fine. As long as you
These
gotta go.
morons tried to cancel Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what was the joke that that Bill Burr said on SNL, where he was like, they're trying to cancel John Wayne and like God already canceled him, like he's dead. What's the
Cancel
point
the
of that?
subscription to life.
And he also is like, no, he was born in 1920. Like, what the fuck do you expect? Of course, John Wayne has those feelings. Like, haven't you ever talked to your grandparents and brought up the wrong subject?
Yeah.
And it was great.
Yeah,
Bill
if you-
Burr's SNL opening was quite good.
If you refuse to be canceled, you basically can't be. That's the thing. If you
Well,
give
yeah.
in to the mob,
You
they
just
destroy you.
can't
You never say sorry.
apologize.
Hey, you
If
never say sorry.
If you feel like you didn't do anything wrong, do not apologize. That is
Yeah.
the rule.
If you feel like you did, then yes.
Yeah, and I've apologized for things I've said on the show because I felt like I did something I shouldn't have. Like I should have been more mature about
You didn't have
something.
that pass yet. We get it.
So
Yeah.
doubt.
I think there's only one person that's ever said the N word on this podcast.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't.
Or was it?
It wasn't me.
I
It
don't
was
believe
someone
that.
else.
It wasn't on this podcast.
Oh,
was it on this
Was
podcast?
it you on
Yeah, it
UFO?
was when we were making those jokes about beasts that sound similar to the N word. Someone just straight up said it, and it's so funny because it's on an
I
episode.
forgot about that.
It's on an episode where Joe had this guy come on and like talk about Twitch,
yeah.
and then afterwards we're just like, fucking horrible.
We had an interview. That's right. We had the guy who is Twitch Talks. He
Twitch
had a
Talks,
podcast.
yeah.
I was trying to bring interviews into the show as part of this format. Now the problem is, of course, that our scheduling sucks ass.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
getting interviews is very difficult for this show. But we had two interviews. They were both Twitch channels. This guy had a podcast called Twitch Talks, and so I was like interested in like he was talking about like creating a bigger Twitch audience. Like that's what his podcast was about. So I brought him on. We talked to him. It was a very nice conversation. It was
Yeah.
it was a pre-recorded interview. I put that on there, and yes, the what followed after his interview was like if someone came on to listen to this guy speak, they're in for a shock after the because of what's
It
the
wasn't-
name of the
it was-
creature? Say it
It was
carefully.
Shub Niggeroth.
There wasn't that one. It was near Gigante though. That's
Oh.
when someone said that's when the N word was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
dropped.
That was him.
It was not.
It was you. I've heard that thing many times.
Listen,
now.
you're from Payson, and we expect it.
I've said near Gigante
Near
many
Gigante.
times, and
No.
you guys heard what you thought you heard.
Wait. What do you think?
Someone
they heard?
clip it. Twitch Talks interview. Someone clip the part
I think we did for when I
and
did
cancel
that best
Caleb
of.
Craig.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong, so you
him outta
can't do
here.
it.
Hashtag R.I.P. Craig.
Yeah.
Not my King Hog.
Yeah, not my King Hog. I
You're
didn't
about
vote for him.
You're about to get deposed.
Oh, I've evolved beyond king. I'm an emperor now.
God Emperor Hog.
Yeah, dude, that's after I win this year.
Guess what, baby? I'm Muad'Dib, bitch, and I'm coming for your crown.
Yeah, your jihad is nothing.
I'm confused.
You didn't read Dune.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's really good.
That'd be it. That's why I'm confused.
So, is that all you played, Zach?
No, I also played Overwatch a bit on PC.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 'cause I'm starting to like get hang of that.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Is that cross-platform? I don't think it is. Is
No, dude, what pisses me off, Cam? I'll tell you what pisses
Is it
me off.
not?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I thought they did it through their own servers.
I have
and
no.
so
Okay,
that-
well, I don't know. I have never cross-platformed it, so I can't tell you. But what pisses me off is you can't cross-save. So like, I got a ton of shit, and I'm at level like 98 on PlayStation with a shit ton of skins that I've earned, and like all this stuff. And now I'm at level fucking 5 on PC. And I don't have anything. And
Just
it's
consider
bullshit.
yourself level 10 whatever that is.
No, it's so I can count it as a beat now.
Yeah, that's right.
Woo!
I did so much work.
I did.
and
It's
now
just stupid.
over.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, because what they're talking about for Overwatch 2 is you're going to be able to like cross like save your stuff over, so you're going to be able to like have your other skins, and you're going to have all this other stuff from the original game. Why not do that now with the PC and stuff? It's a fucking patch. Just fucking do it.
So in Overwatch 2, is Blizzard going to put like banners that say "All Hail" and President Z or whatever?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because they're Chinese shills.
Oh, that's a good one.
It'll be like you're gonna have Chairman Mao posters all over the place and shit.
They're going to have struggle sessions in
Yeah.
the streets.
I can't wait to see the first mods that just replace him with Winnie the Pooh.
Honey, go ahead.
Funny. Yeah, dude, I just do those games. It's kind of a busy week, so I don't really get to play as many video games as I wanted.
Yeah. There you go. You got some Overwatch. though.
You left early last time. Did you beat a game last time?
No.
Oh fuck! All right, you fucked, Zach.
Shut up, dude. I have time. Oh, I did play another game. I played the Big Titty Goth Girl Simulator.
Big Titty Goth Girl Simulator,
Bro, that game
ladies
sucks.
and gentlemen.
That game sucks so bad.
I know.
There's so much reading and not enough tits.
I told you
Yeah.
it wasn't worth it.
So much reading and not enough tits.
Yeah, because I don't.
My
yeah.
life.
Yeah, that's why I fall asleep whenever I read. There's not enough tits in there. You got to read Conan.
Well, if there's too much tits, you also
Or
fall
Game of
asleep.
Thrones.
True. If there's too much tits, I'll fall asleep. Sure.
You'll fall asleep eventually. Don't worry.
Gotta find the right balance.
Yeah.
I told our buddy for the I
Got to
would
trickle
download
in the tits.
I would download some of those degenerate games because I think it's funny because I just giggle.
Where did you get that thing?
Steam, bro.
Yeah, it's on the Steam.
It's one that Craig beat, and I just think it's funny.
What's the title of it? Big Titty.
Big Titty Goth Girl Dating Simulator.
And that's on Steam. They let
Dude,
a game
they have hentai.
called
Dude.
Big
Dude,
Titty.
they have hentai games on
Yeah.
there too. Yeah, there's a bundle right now. Where
Oh yeah, which ones have you played, Zach?
Honey Pop.
I downloaded Honey Pop because it's a gifted game that we should be playing.
Steam's version of it doesn't have the porn though, does it?
Fuck.
Yeah, it does.
I
Oh,
heard
okay,
that it
never mind.
didn't.
Zach.
There's like a patch that you download for it, but yeah, it does.
There's a patch.
Okay.
Why didn't
okay.
you all tell me that before I spent the $10?
The creator for it like put the download patch like in the notes somewhere. on
Listen,
the
I want to
page.
laugh. Okay.
Look, Zach. I think I've said this on the show like 16 million times, but I don't think you've heard it, so I'm going to repeat it. There was one time we were playing Final Fantasy 11 with some other listeners on the thing, and someone was bringing up something I don't remember, and I said anime porn. Like that's what I said, and then someone very hastily and angrily on the other end of the line goes, "It's called hentai." And I went, now I know you watch it. Because if I call it anime porn and someone feels the need, like the need within themselves, the deep need to correct me and call it hentai, I know they watch hentai. It's official.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson watches hentai, so it's
I mean,
cool.
And he's a bad motherfucker.
I have seen that interview. He's like, I like hentai too. And then it like... Look,
wasn't
man,
it,
be proud of it. Either like, but that was whatever.
Wasn't it Craig and I talking to you about tentacle porn? That was the first time you'd ever heard of it.
Yeah.
It's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd heard of it.
Yeah.
I was.
I don't know how. You just fucking, it's everywhere.
I'm not in the dark recesses of.
That's not a dark reason.
Whatever
You can
the
straight up,
fuck.
if you typed hentai right now to
That's-
Pornhub, I guarantee.
I
you
don't
tentacles.
type in hentai.
That's
That's
me.
obviously they have
Look,
that.
Let's
Joe,
see.
it's the mainstream now.
It's the tentacle porn is mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we're
Robert
gonna-
E.
we're
Howard
gonna find
invented
out.
it.
I don't want to fucking watch porn.
Every-
right
We're not
now,
gonna watch
Zach.
porn. We're gonna see if
Look,
it comes up on the
Everything
page.
to the right of tentacle porn is conservative porn. That's everyone knows this.
I watch.
I'm not looking this up because of my work cell phone.
Everything right
Oh,
that's
this is-
Handmaid's Tale. porn. Just fully dressed, yeah.
Okay.
And weirdly culty.
My porn is the Eyes Wide Shut orgy scene.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
I thought it was that one movie where they were just like putting raw eggs in each other's mouths.
Oh, that fucking
What the fuck was that?
Zach! You haven't seen that thing?
And I'm not going to.
Audience at home, get the Criterion Channel app. Yeah, get the free thing, and you got to watch a movie called Tampopo. 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 Watch that fucking movie. There's a kissing scene in there. It's very hot with an egg. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And then a very brief sex scene. That's the best sex scene I've ever seen in a movie with a lot of food as well. It's I can't describe it.
Wait, is that sex scene better than the one that was in Casa de Mi Padre?
It's more brief. Casa de Mi Padre has a long sex scene. So I don't know. They're almost tied for best sex scene I've ever seen. But yeah, the sex scene in Tampopo, it's wild. It's wild. There's like fucking like there's like lobsters involved and like dipping a tit in some cream.
Nice.
And like having a guy suck on it. It's
Wait.
there's like a part where you think it's like
Did
a
you just
vagina,
come?
but it's actually her lips. And like the way that they film it, it's like, oh my god, it's
Did he pour some sweet and sour sauce all over her
pouring
pussy?
some sort of sauce, and he's like, blah, blah, and he's like, and then it like pulls out, and it's her lips, and it's like, fucking what? Like her lips on her face. Let me be clear.
Does she just have like
wild.
a fucking pussy mouth? It's just like she's got the meat flap lips. You're like,
There's like lip and then lip.
what happened to her face? What happened to her face? What is that?
You can see the shave bumps. You can see the shave bumps.
She's got fucking
my God.
Arby's lips on her face.
Arby's lips.
We got the meats.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we got the meat, our sponsor today.
Yeah. I'd like to thank Arby's for sponsoring today's episode.
Be careful when you type meat. Be
Is that
careful
what
when
you and your
write meat
post
now.
office friends when they're like, dude, I got laid last night, but she had Arby's lips. I've never seen her again.
Yeah, and then everyone yells out, "You got the meats!" Bop, bop, bop.
Is that still on?
Yeah.
Oh, after you slam the table, you're
Yeah,
terrified.
you're good.
I am, because I've done it once and the batteries are. I'm like, oh god!
What Zach is talking about is the one time he slammed the table, and apparently the recorder thing where we record these episodes on disconnected when he did so.
It exploded.
So every time Zach does it, every time he does a little, you should learn how to knee slap. That's what you should learn how to
I'm
do.
not used to it. Nah, dude, because I got an open hand. I got to do it hard.
Yeah, you got to feel that sting.
Yeah. Daddy's here for
It
you.
would, it would also help if our recorder had a back.
Yeah, probably.
Recorder got back.
All right, so is that it for you, Zach?
Yeah.
All right, Craig, what about you, man? What have you been doing the last week?
I played some Phasmophobia with the guys.
Two
It's like
phasmophobes on the show?
Dude,
it's a first person ghost hunting game, which
And
is
it's
kind of
scary.
interesting. So like basically the idea of it is like you go into a house or like a school and you got to like find out what type of ghost is like haunting the building, and there are certain clues that will tell you exactly what it is. So you got to kind of like look for it, and then like the ghost activity will start getting higher and higher until the ghost hunts you.
You have 5 minutes to get as many clues as you can before the ghost starts to hunt you. So it's
And
killing party
then
members.
the ghost will like lock all the doors, shut off all the lights, and then come after you, and then like it'll kill somebody
So-
if you don't like hide in the proper way, or
Yeah.
like have a crucifix out and stuff
or
like that.
salt or whatever. But like, so it gives you like things you can use too. So like what ghost hunters in real
The
life
ghost of
use.
snail or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so like you go through and you can like you find out what room this thing's gonna spawn in, and then you can like
that. That took me like a minute and a half. You know what Schweiss just said?
What are you talking about?
It's like,
yeah. So like we've actually we've streamed it the last 3 nights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Us, a friend who doesn't want to be named, and A4.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really like horror games like deep into the night because I really get sucked into that shit.
Dude,
Dude, it's
Playing
like
Resi 3, I'm just like I get so psyched up and I'm like, fuck.
Dude, that one like
coming.
So we have a recording of A4 that he sent us. That like his hydroponic thing in his kitchen scared him because the light shut off when he was down there, and it was the only light after we had played the game. Like, so when you do it, it's localized chat too. So like, as soon as you walk into the house or the school or whatever, the sound gets different, and you can hear creaks, and like the thing goes to like play with like phones or lights, or like lights will open, like turn on or shut off when you're in certain rooms, and you can only talk to each other like by pressing V for localized or B for like a walkie-talkie if you guys like split up to like see what you can find.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
And the
actually.
ghost
Dude, you
can
should play-
hear
you should play with us,
and
it's fun.
so like
Yeah.
you can. And one of the things is like to piss the ghost off to like get some activity to like find out. Use like to call its name, and then. And like the whiteboard, like in your truck, will tell you like whether or not like,
Does
they
the-
hunt people if they're alone,
Or if they're in
like,
groups, yeah.
or if they're groups, like stuff like that.
Does the ghost say "Call me by your name" and then leaves you a peach?
No,
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't.
exactly how-
Unfortunately,
You should have like we should have DLCs with like political figures. Like you just hear like, "Come on, man, come on. Oh my god," and then just like in the darkness, just coming in 3 weeks. the Biden DLC. Like that would be. I like the sound of this game. That sounds really cool. I remember there was
it's like a VR game, and it's only like $12 on
Yeah.
Steam.
Oh, it's VR.
No, it's both.
Well, I mean,
you can play,
yeah,
it
you can
either
play
way.
it in the.
I bet the
regular,
VR
but-
is probably really cool.
I bet it is too.
Did you? There's another game that I'm thinking of where you would have a similar mechanic where you'd have to like hide, and then you had to hold your controller really. When you can't yell.
Until Dawn.
Yeah. I
'Cause
remember.
I fucked up on that one, and I died because my dog jumped in my lap, and I was like, shit! And I threw my controller up.
Yeah.
And the thing like goes... I was like,
Isn't that game?
And then you
That
beat
year.
your dog, right?
no, because I love him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, is it Until Dawn?
Yeah, because there's ones where like you have to
Hashtag
like
cancel.
if you're like hiding in the thing,
Beat your
like
dog,
closet or
dog,
whatever,
beat
and you
your
like
dog.
have your controller and it outlines like where the light is on the back of the PlayStation controller, and you can see your thing like shaking and moving.
Oh, is that the one with like the where you go to the cabin?
Yes.
And, I played that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I was drinking a lot though. That's probably why.
Yeah.
That game's really cheesy, but it's really fucking.
I like
fun.
that one. Well, I like how like in that game too, like you can play it for like 5 seconds and you can kill someone.
Yeah.
Because if you choose to
Yeah.
like shoot the score with a BB gun, like the kid gets like an icicle through his eye.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit that
Yeah,
happens.
it's like super horror movie esque. Yeah, it's great.
I just like the deer. Like every time the deer come on.
Oh
they
yeah,
have
where you
that-
can get like
Yeah. And then they have the fucking screech, the weird screech sound every time the deer come by. So
really
when
good
we were playing and you'd hear a screech and I'd be like, "God, this fucking deer."
The deer banshee. Like, what?
It wasn't actually a deer, but the first time it did it, it showed a deer running from the sound, and I just said that it was the deer making the sound. Yeah, these fucking deer are crazy up in these woods. Yeah, they're fucking flying through the air screeching. That'd be terrifying.
one of the best reviews
I'd
that
be afraid
Craig
of
read
that.
us for Phasmophobia about the localized chat was a guy was like getting chased by a ghost, so he hid in the closet and he farted and his mic picked it up.
And so it killed him.
Nice.
And then like localized chat, like it actually really works. Is like A4, our buddy, called the ghost by his name. He's like, "You got a little ass dick," and he was the first one to die. But also he can't hide for
like
shit.
a minute after he said that too.
It was really funny. But so no, like it's great. So like you have to. There's like extra objectives too, where it's like use a crucifix to like stop an attack. Like use a smudge stick on this room. Get a picture of the ghost. And so like we figured out what this ghost. Like last night we figured out what the ghost was, and we're like, okay, so we set up cameras in his house, and so I'm watching the computer screen. I'm like, hey, I'll tell you guys if it gets in there. Well, fucking jackass right here, Craig is supposed to take a picture of the ghost. Gets scared, fumbles the camera.
I didn't. Okay, so what happened was like the guys were like, "Oh well, we don't want to go in there and die, so you have to go in there and then fucking piss off the
Cameron-
ghost just to take the picture."
Cameron went with
and
you.
I'm like, "Well, fuck you!" And then so I did it. I pissed it off by like calling its name, and
Cameron-
and then like it flashed and appeared in front of me, and then it disappeared. Like, and I took the picture like a second like after it disappeared. And I
Don't
was
let him
like,
lie.
"Damn it."
Don't let him lie to you. I'm watching the camera because camera's in there too. Because I'm watching the camera, looking at Cameron, and I'm like, "It's here! It's here! The ghost is there! It's right there!" And then like they ran out. We didn't get the fucking picture.
Looking at who? Sorry.
There's a ghost.
Oh no! You said what was your sentence? It was something looking at who? There's a ghost looking at who?
A friend of the program. So yeah, fuck it. Cameron's been playing this game with us.
Who?
And so yeah, the second time he had to get it, and he told. So like I looked away from like actively in the game. I look away from the camera to look at like. It shows you like you have a monitor. It shows you like a spikes in activity from 1 to 10, and 10 is when the ghost hunts. And so I see it spike up a bit, and I'm like, okay, you know, like it's a spike 5, and I turn onto the camera, and it's fucking there, and I'm like, it's here, it's here, and then like you see Cam like trying to juke this ghost down as it's like walking around the island in the kitchen.
Yeah, he gets a picture of it, and it's just like
Exactly what was he like? He's like, I'm gonna run to the garage, and I'm gonna hide in the corner in the garage because if you hide in the corner and duck, like it can pass you over and go for someone else. And so he's like, I knew where I was going. So he's like, it's fun, dude. This game is like I didn't expect it to be as fun as it is, but it's really fun. And like this with the sound effects too, you get like groans or like the grudge sound like in your ear, and you're like, yeah, and you're like hiding in the corner, like please God, please God, please God.
yeah. And then when the ghost is hunting you, you can hear like the heartbeat really loud, and then like if the ghost gets you, then like you can see the fingertips like go over your like screen. And then you hear like it whispering to you as it like fucking pulls you to hell.
So I've never died in this game, but when we played, like it was me, Cam, and A4. It's our first time like launching this game, and we're playing and we're hiding, and I like look out of the corner and I see A4's character like this, just, and I'm like, and his body just drops, and I'm like, get me the fuck out of here! Like, just, dude, it's great. Then they both died on me one night. I was by myself, and when you die. The localized chat cuts you off so you can't talk to anyone.
Oh,
no one can hear you. Yeah. So both those fuckers are dead and I'm by myself like
You
A4.
can't come back as a ghost. And be like,
Well, you are as a ghost, and you're just like wandering around, but they can't hear or see you
Yeah.
anymore.
And you can see the ghost.
But you
can't
can see their dead bodies.
nice.
Yeah. Well, so the ghost will lock the door on you. So we ran to like open the door and it was locked, and I was like, fuck it. So I ran to a corner and like hid, and I like everything just goes quiet, and I'm like, A4, are you there? Are you okay? And I like turn around, his body's like in front of the door. I'm like, oh my God!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. That sounds really fun.
Dude, play it's up to 4 players. It'd be fun to do the clan.
You play anything, Craig?
Other than that, I played some Mordhau, which is basically like Call of Duty, but as a knight, essentially.
A4 gave us promotional items
Oh, cool.
for the game.
Oh, sweet. We just
Nice.
got an image on Zach's phone. That's nice.
But yeah, that's about it.
It was nice.
It is nice. This is an audio podcast, though, so.
But I was showing you and Schweiss, like I specifically said. So fuck off.
What have you been playing, Schweiss?
Nothing but Final Fantasy XIV's Stormblood expansion.
Shadowbringers.
Stormblood, huh?
Oh, Shadowbringers.
Going
Yeah, he
back.
went all the way back to Stormblood and
Yeah.
went from there.
You brave man.
He just wanted to experience the story again.
Exactly.
Isn't Stormblood the one you guys like the most?
Not anymore.
No, Shadowbringers is better.
Yeah,
It's better.
he's been usurped.
I'm getting more and more sick of the game as I go along, but it's better. It's better expansion.
So are you current on the expansions now?
There's patches that are out.
There's patches, and we will play the story patch content when the next expansion is about to come out.
When is that?
Don't
We don't
know.
know
They
yet.
haven't announced it yet.
It's usually every June, but they've been kind of delayed because of the COVID stuff. Getting the
Coco
content out.
Vidivid's been fucking up everything.
Yeah, but that's it. I've played a lot of that, though. I'm kind of going back to my old ways of just one game at a time. But I finished it. I've got my subscription canceled. There's like 20 days left on it or something. And I want to get all the trophies in it, but it's such a huge grind that I'm just going to wait until next time. I got a lot of them, though.
Yeah, you only got 4 trophies left.
I think
Right?
it's 3 now.
Okay. Yeah, but one of them is 1,000 fates. So
Yeah, the other one's 1,000 love quests,
That's
which is
pretty fucking awful.
which is a lot too. And then fish 1,000 times. That one's just
Is that the one you're saving for last?
I'm surprised you're not
Yeah.
already guy. I'm surprised you're not doing that every 2 seconds.
yeah.
Knowing your propensity to play the fishing part of every game.
I am currently in Limsa Laminsa in my boxers because I was fishing the last time I played.
Nice.
Started it up again, and then I was like, I don't want to do this. I got to move on. But that is it for me. The question now, guys, the only question. Has anyone beaten a game this week?
God damn fuck.
Yeah, it's so slow. What the fuck, man?
If we're counting
Is that a
expansions,
mating call, Zach?
if we're counting expansions now,
Come at me,
Shadowbringers.
baby. Whoa, that's next week. Sorry, buddy. We didn't all sign off on it.
Oh, I thought we did. I thought we all
I'm just getting you
agreed. What
shit
the
out of
fuck?
it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, new rule we have decreed. If you're playing an expansion, so like if you go through Final Fantasy 14, every expansion counts as a full game beaten.
So we have decreed it. So it shall be.
So Heavensward, when you beat Heavensward, that counts as a full game. When you beat Stormblood, that counts as a full
Are we
game.
going to count the Destiny DLCs then on that are story modes? Because I mean that would be that what that entails.
Like for taking King or whatever.
or like they're doing when that's coming out. Like
yeah, those
If you
are-
beat the Taken King, yeah.
yeah, I would
that.
count it
Okay.
as a game.
perfect. And that's so. And it's funny because we did talk about. Someone did ask about that in the chat. Not Destiny, like itself, but like the DLCs. So that's good that we've made that more.
Yeah,
Full expansion.
it's the MMO clause. If it's a full expansion, it counts as a full game.
Yep.
So now we have more points. Points.
Hast thou beaten a game?
No.
I'm trying to think with expansions now.
Did you beat an expansion in the last 2 weeks?
How do we want to count games that don't have a specific story set?
Well, with
'Cause
Overwatch
we've
1,
been
we did
playing-
it for max level.
Yeah, we did say max level
So
for
we,
that one.
I'd say for Phasmophobia, the same thing. We need to find out what the max level is, or maybe if we beat and get like all of the areas done.
Yeah, I would say like if you played Mario Kart, it's just opening all the areas. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
if you got basically everything in the game opened up, sure.
Yeah.
that's how I would probably review it too.
So just doing like all the different areas in the Phasmophobia.
Yeah, because they open up by leveling up as well. So, I mean, it's hand in hand.
Yeah, there you go.
And the levels don't really mean anything. In
So
the
you
game
open up
either.
every level, you're done.
You're just mad because you're level 2.
Well, no, I mean like you get money for shit to buy for the next round.
Okay,
but
so
the
we're
levels
counting.
Don't actually
So we're
mean
counting for
anything.
Phasmophobia opening up all the levels.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
There you go. All right, what are we talking about today?
You also beat
we gonna open-
Shadowbringers, right?
Oh, I did beat
Are we
Shadowbringers.
going to open this?
We got a gift.
What's everybody at on the?
Oh, real quick. Yeah, sorry. Nude Clan, the hog for the host is as follows. Kaleb Craig, King Hog, 21 games beaten. Zach is in second place with 17 games beaten. I am in third with 12 games beaten.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
Hey, you
yeah.
know what, though? I've never seen that one, that third column right there move so fast, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that third column's hauling ass.
You're bringing games, dude.
Okay. Craig, do we have a question before we get to the gift, or do you want to do gift first?
Yeah, you can do the gift. Just see
Gift
if we got
first,
it.
gift first,
Gift
gift
first.
first.
Okay, this is from Felicia Nomiko,
Felicia!
aka
Sorry.
I got a prediction.
Felicia.
I've got a prediction. It's our old notebook.
That would be,
Yeah, they give us our notebook back.
that'd be really
Okay,
funny.
so this is from
Felicia Nomiko.
Felicia Nomiko,
I know you want to say the name, but
Lania Ghosh. I know how to say her last name, but every time, so she actually has a podcast. You guys can check it out if you've ever been interested in van life or anything like similar to that. She's living in like they renovated a school bus, her and her husband, and they're exploring the East Coast right now. And she has a podcast talking all about it. And I've listened to every single episode. They're like really brief, and I lived in my car for 3 months.
I don't think
and
that's the same thing.
There's kind of like there's a part of me that wants to go back onto the road, bruh. There's a part of me that wants to take. This is actually I've thought about this like pretty thoroughly. I want to take like an old camper, kind of gut it, make it a like soundproof post-production facility with a bed in it, and just be able to like work as a video professional anywhere.
The traveling video professional.
And be able to like travel. And,
I come to
and
you.
do that for a couple of years. I've thought about that. I'm really
The Legend of Joseph de Gaulier.
strongly considering it.
U.S. filming
I
weddings.
am $7,000 in debt, and I need to pay off my debt before I do anything like that. But I have thought about it, so I get a little bit of wish fulfillment when I listen to her podcast. Actually, so
Oh, that's cool.
She sent the Nude Clan a gift if
Yeah,
an
that's awesome.
official Nude Clan host wants to open up the gift.
I want to open it.
Okay,
It's like Christmas.
I'm guessing. I'm saying. I think it's that old book.
I think it's an old book.
It's some form of book. Oh shit! It's another.
It's a package in a package.
There's another, yeah,
I think it's funny that it does say Nude Clan. So whoever was delivering this, we're like, what the fuck?
sending it from not where she's staying
How do you know where she's staying?
because
Joe?
she talks about it on the podcast.
It's kind of creepy, Joe.
Oh, the podcast is called The Schoolie Diaries.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Oh man, Conan.
Conan.
Frost
Oh.
Giant's daughter.
Volume 1. Look at that.
Nice.
She gave you a comic book or omnibus.
That's awesome.
The art's pretty
sweet.
rad, man.
That's one of the new
Is there good
Conans,
jerk
right?
off material in there?
That's
or-
what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's what
Is that one done by Marvel?
we're all looking for, aren't we?
No, it's not done
It's
by
Dark
Marvel.
Horse. That's one that we don't have.
Nice.
Because it's for all of us. Yeah, they created that another. I think Dark Horse is the one that has it now. That's one of the early ones.
Getting close to that
That's
jerk
that's
off
that's
material.
that's as bad as jerky as it's gonna be. Dude, this looks rad.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
here, I'll
That's
let-
really
here.
cool. That's really awesome.
He does bone a Frost Giant's daughter, though. So I mean,
Do you think that was cold? Do you think it was cold in there?
Probably.
Jesus Christ, we almost had a coffee spill
I almost
disaster.
had a freak out.
And she melts. She melts when he gets done. She just melts into a puddle.
All right, Greg, we got a question. Thank you.
What is this?
Yeah, thank you, Felicia.
There's like a menu in here. Is this your
Menu?
booze? Your booze menu?
A menu.
It's a Winking Lizard barrel selections, rye whiskeys. There's just a menu for beer and liquor. That's funny.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a restaurant menu, huh? What does it mean?
What does it mean?
What the fuck is this?
Read the ancient text, Joe.
Is it something like did it come with the comic? Because it says some. Let's see.
Why
Winking
would a
Lizard
booze
barrel
list-
selection. These bourbons and tequilas were picked by our very own Winking Lizards and Lizardville employees. All have a unique taste profile.
I don't think Conan drinks whiskey or tequila.
Are there lizard people in Conan? You guys who know this stuff?
Kind of. They're snake people.
Yeah.
This is bizarre. This doesn't make any sense. No.
Yeah, I
this
think-
is she grabbed this from somewhere and put it in there.
That's weird.
Oh, dude, there's pictures starting to come out of the new Resident Evil movie reboot.
Oh, a reboot of it? Oh, wow. Nice.
Chris Redfield's in it,
Okay.
as he should be.
Nice.
What about Leon?
That's good news.
He'll be there in the second movie.
Is he a professional? Sorry. You got that question for us, Craig?
Yeah, it's one from you.
Oh. What did I ask?
Well, Joe, you asked. I've been stuck in my room with COVID for a week. What's the most y'all have came in one day due to boredom, masturbation?
What was your?
I want to hear your answers
Or were
first.
you? Or were you too weak?
I
too
think
weak to
the
get it up?
most. I think when I was in like 22, maybe. No, a little earlier than that. I think I had gone like 6 times in one day and felt like a piece of shit, as I should. That was through the whole day. It wasn't like in one like session. Like,
It's soft, but keep going.
yeah, yeah. That was 6. What about you boys?
It's real talk time.
Twice.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Craig, where's your horn dog?
My lawyer has told me not to answer this question as a PR
In
move.
a full day, twice.
24 hours.
Oh, 24 hours. Ooh.
That's a full day.
Dude, we're talking
Schweiss's number
calendars.
just tripled.
Yeah, if we're talking calendar day, then I know, but I don't know if I did it again within 24 hours the first time.
In a full day. Do you mind? Oh, I think I remember. Last time I had a free day to jerk sesh.
Just think about the shittiest moment of your life. How many times did you masturbate in a 24-hour period?
I think the most. I gotta remember. You know what? It was when I was a teenager, though. I was young. I was a young buck, and it was 8.
Damn.
Jeez.
Dude, it was like I can remember the day. It was in summer, and I had football practice. So it was one before football practice. Before I hit the weight room. It was one after I hit the weight room. It was one before I went to bed. Yeah, just start the day. Just
So that's not quite 8, but
No, I don't. But I was saying like that was like yeah, it was like
I think
It
I
was spread out. I mean, when I
Yeah.
did my 6, it was definitely not. Yeah, it was definitely not all at once.
yeah.
yeah.
I've done. I think it's 4. It's about 4. Yeah, it's
Rookie
always
numbers.
you're always
Yeah, rookie numbers.
Twice a day.
you always think about it, and I'm like, man, like when it's time, you're like, fuck, I'm 30. It's like, it's gonna be huge numbers, and then you get done, and you're like, nah, I'm all right. Like, I'm good now.
I got things to. I got games to do for the podcast. I don't have time for this.
I think I'm just gonna go take a nap and then play some games. Yeah, I got shit to do. I can't just go like 10 rounds, fucking Rocky Balboa style.
Well, ladies and gents, we all know Zach is truly the winner here.
Yeah,
He's ready to go. He's ready to go at all times.
I'm not young anymore. I'm almost 30.
yeah.
That's still young, Zach.
I don't think it is.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, let's do one more question.
How many are we gonna do?
Just
One
do
more.
another
Let's do
one.
one more.
It's my favorite thing to do. You just hate pulling up your phone for some
You
reason.
love answering your own questions.
Yeah. It's like laughing at your own
you-
jokes.
you-
I laugh at my own jokes all the time.
You walked
Yeah.
right into that one. Like that's
my favorite thing to do.
That
answer
door,
my own
it was like a screen door that didn't even open for you. You're just like,
Yeah, somebody's got to answer my questions.
oh, dude,
Might as well be me.
I love my answers.
at my job, there's this customer they're kind of a douchey, but he went to walk into the store and he fucking walked right into our like glass, and he's like, "Ugh," and like walked, like, who put that there? And I'm like, the fucking door. I'm like, if you look to the left, sir, there is a handle.
It's so clean.
Like he hit it, and his
couldn't see.
his cowboy hat fell off. And it was, I had to, because we couldn't laugh at him because we're like, sir, how are you today?
Dude,
like
that
it
would
was
have been doubled over.
Oh,
I
dude.
don't know what you're talking about with the no
Oh, dude,
laughing
it was
at.
so fucking funny.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it was so great.
That reminds me of when Caleb Craig, we were walking home in the snow, and there was like a bolt sticking out of the
Oh, it
sidewalk.
was a piece of rebar that like came up out of the sidewalk and
And-
then like it curved around, so it was like a perfect little like
Like a fuck you.
It was like just around.
And
So
it
there's a
was covered
parking
in
lot.
snow,
Yeah.
and I stepped, and then I like my foot caught it, and then I fucking tripped.
And he fucking went down. And Zach, I laughed my ass off. And
Yeah.
Caleb Craig came back up, pissed off because he just
Because fucking Joe was
900
laughing
pounds
for like
fell on
an
the
hour.
ground. And he goes, it's not, you don't laugh when people fall, dude.
Dude, I would have laughed.
Also made me laugh.
I would have laughed just as long as you did, without fail.
And I had to explain,
Fucking-
I was like, dude, if
fucking
I fucking
piece of
biffed it
shit.
like that, I would hope you laughed. I would hope there wasn't like an awkward pause of like, oh my God.
Is he okay?
Is he okay?
No, you fucking laugh. You laugh till it hurts.
Yeah, there was a time when Craig and I were going to work when we worked together, and he stepped on. I think he walked off the sidewalk, and it was super slush, and he just was like, "Shrink."
Dude, I have slipped in ice so many fucking times.
I don't think I laughed though. Because it was just so sudden. It was like he hit the water and then he just fucking like it was like a banana peel, just and his ass was like drenched too. It was fucking cold.
There was one time I was running towards the bus and like it was like post snow or whatever. It was like kind of wet grass and I slipped backwards, fell on my ass on the way. It was just complete backside, just completely soaked.
Yeah.
I had to walk to the bus in shame, and of course
I walked to the bus in
I
shame.
wasn't in shame. I was like, I mean, I felt super embarrassed, but I was like, I'm laughing at myself. It's funny, guys. But actually, I felt super embarrassed. Isn't this hilarious? I totally biffed it, bro.
Mama, no!
I'm so insecure. That's about where my head was at in middle school. All right.
Yeah, people falling is pretty funny.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Dude, people getting hurt is hilarious.
There's an entire, like, very long-running television show all about filming people falling. Craig. Yes, you do laugh when people fall. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Jackass.
I mean, that too.
I think my favorite Jackass skits are. I like the one the terrorist one, with the taxi.
one.
That one's really funny. But the one
Ask him how crabs feels. It's just terrible. It's so
where they like
fucking
give him
bad.
the beard and like he has to pretend to be like going to the airport to blow
So yeah,
up.
he thinks
You don't remember that one?
he
Oh my
thinks-
god,
never
it's
seen it.
hilarious.
So
No.
he's thinking he's pranking the driver, but the driver's in on it and he's pranking him. So he's like, oh yeah, it's going to the airport. Boom, yes, boom. And so the guy's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So he pulls over and he like basically kidnaps the dude and throws him in the trunk. And his buddy's outside and he's like, hey, it's just a joke, man. And like Bam Margera comes out. He's like, no man, it's a joke. And they get these chalks and it's like, pow, 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 pow. And he's like, oh my god, dude, he shot Bam. And the dude's like freaking out in the trunk screaming.
Yeah.
And he just like takes off and drives in circles. And he thinks,
awful.
he's like, it's a fucking TV show, bro. It's a fucking TV show. But the beard is made of all their pubes. Like they shave it, and then they like have some like because one of the guys is like they have like a group text in, and he's like, "Hey man, who brought crabs to the party?" And the dude's like, he's like ripping this hair off his face.
And when he was getting it put on, he was like, "Is this real hair?" And the girl's like, "No, it's not real hair." And he's like, "Are
And
you sure?"
And everyone's she's in on it too. Like she's wearing gloves, and they're like walking out of the room, and you just see their faces, and they're trying not to cry.
Fuck, that's so
What
fucked.
fucking thing is this?
It's Jackass.
The movie. It's the last
amazing.
one. Yeah. Bro, I'm upset because Jackass was like my plan when I was like growing up, like a teenager. I'm like, oh, dude, I got this shit. I hurt myself for money. And
Yeah.
then they went down, and cancel culture became a thing, and I got fucked.
Yeah, there was another one where it's this camera angle of this guy like walking up to this door, and he rings the doorbell, and it's like an airbag, and it just like fucking.
Fuck.
And he's just like on the ground. He's like, "Oh my god!" He's like crawling around. He's like, "What happened? What the fuck was that?"
I like the one where they have the giant like mache hand, and the dude's like bringing up like a thing of soup, and they just let his hand go, and it's like, and it just throws the soup in his face and knocks him on his ass.
Fuck.
That's crazy, dude. It's a lot
I'll have
of
to
fun.
watch it. I watched like one episode of the TV show when I was a teenager. That's-
Yeah, there's a lot of funny.
It made me feel like bad. Like what I saw was someone like shooting Steve-O, I think. They were shooting him with paintball pellets, and he had like no clothes on and just a cup.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
that was like
That's
that
bad.
was,
Yeah.
No, I felt no, that wasn't funny. That just hurt me.
Yeah, that shit hurts a lot.
Trying to read that.
It's not fun. But I think the show, I feel like they did some of the same skits in the movie, if I remember right. But I only ever saw the show like twice.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did.
But yeah, I love the like freak ones where you ring the doorbell and you just get fucking destroyed. The guy's like stunned and he doesn't know what the fuck's happening.
That one's funny because like three of them, like, because like, there's three people up to that one, and they're like in the house waiting because it's like a housewarming party for Johnny Knoxville, and the fourth one gets hit and like he just floors him. It gives him a concussion. It's so funny.
Yeah, yeah, hilarious.
Hilarious.
Everybody loves concussion humor.
Dude, everyone was laughing.
Yeah, it's good.
What's our second question, Craig?
You sure you're
That
ready
was
for a
us
second
buying
question?
you all the time.
I am
man,
ready for a
yeah.
second question. We've said it 6 times.
All right. It's another one from Joe. He says,
Fucking hell.
Oh, Joe's a great listener, guys.
a Peruvian woman on Hello Talk who loves
shit.
Japanese shit sent a video of herself meowing at him.
This is true.
When she found out that he had studied Japanese in college. Does he keep practicing Spanish with this woman, or should he run for his life?
Here's what you do.
Keep practicing Spanish with that woman.
my
You
God.
send her a picture of you.
That's real.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
The
it's
video
real.
is on the New Clan discussion thing. If you want to pull it up, you can hear her meow at me.
Yeah, I want to. Is she mad at you?
84 Extreme says you're so in. Get that crazy weeb slit.
You know, you should just send her a picture of like you naked and like your dick in a bowl of cream.
I will get banned
Like-
from that app.
And you have
like
to.
a-
and you have to have little cat ears.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
play
little
with
cat ears.
it. Play with it.
And then like it's just a bowl on your way, like sitting in your lap, and your dick is just floating in it.
So here's what happened. I'm on
buoyant.
Hello
I think
Talk.
it might be.
I'm on Hello Talk. It's an app where it's language exchange, and you can make friends. You can just chat in your two languages, and you can learn each other's language. You can just have practice, basically.
Okay.
And so you go on there, and she like waved hello when I posted something in like the public forum or whatever. I posted like my photography, and said something in Spanish and was corrected by a million people. You go into the DMs, she waves hello, and I'm like, hey. I look at her profile, and I saw that she went to Japan. I was like, hey, how was Japan? She basically told me how wonderful it was and all this other stuff. And then when there was like a point where I was like texting her back pretty like quickly, and like one night, and then she tried to fucking call me on the app, and I'm like, oh my god, not ready for that. And I pressed the red button. I don't want to talk to this person I do not know. I know that's what the app is for, but I'd rather text for like a long time before we get to that point.
You're
I'm
never
sorry.
getting late.
I'm a little anxious about that. She goes on there, and then after I hang up on her, and I'm like, sorry, I'm working right now. I was working on podcasting stuff, and I was like, sorry, I'm working right now. She then sends me a video of her meowing at me. Well, after we were talking about the Japanese shit, and she like looks all weeby looking in that thing. At least that's like how my mind filter thought. I was looking at the video. I was like, "What the fuck is
Get
this?
in that wet ass.
What
pussy.
the fuck is the meowing? What
Yeah.
the fuck? Where did that come from? It was one of the weirdest fucking things. Did you pull it up, Schweiss?
No, that's one of the programs on my computer that's all fucked.
Oh,
I can pull it up on Discord on here though. We can play it.
Okay.
That's crazy. You got to send her
I
the.
got it right here. If so, Zach,
She
you
doesn't
can
like
watch
weed.
it
Fuck
first.
off.
You should
And
just.
then Schweiss.
Here,
Alright, that one is a little weird.
Yeah, you think?
I didn't have context.
you should have sent her the Wayland.
Did you
Send her a
try?
picture of myself.
Serenade her with the Wayland.
Did you try googling what to do when an Asian woman meows
Yeah.
at me?
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Peruvian. She's not. I mean,
I'm sorry.
I think she's like half Japanese or something like that. That's what I came to find out later in the chat. Like that's why like her grandparents,
you should have just put Nyan Nyan.
her nationalistic grandparents ran away in after World War II and then went to Peru.
Sounds about right.
That's a joke. I don't know if that's true. But they
about right.
they emigrated there. There's like a Japanese Peruvian population I found out, so that was interesting. And then she's fucking like getting in touch with her roots, I guess.
Yeah.
But
is that what meowing is? Getting in touch
But
with
I don't
your
know
roots?
what the fuck that meowing was. That really like freaked me the fuck
What did you
out.
say to that? Have you said
I
anything?
didn't say anything.
That was no. So it was her phone call, that meow, and I went, "Sorry, I'm at work right now." That's the order of the conversation. I did not respond to the meowing specifically.
So you haven't said anything since then?
No, we've talked still.
Oh, you just
I
talk it out.
kept on talking to her, but I'm just like definitely stopped trying to be interesting in the conversation. Definitely stopped trying after that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love on the Twitch stream. We just got Craig.
Just standing in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit. Right
I
there.
expected you to be taking up more room, but I guess we do have the camera pretty far back.
So what would you do in that situation?
Shit, yeah, I would probably serenade her with the Wayland.
Would you actually do that? This person you hardly know at all? Dude, it was terrifying. It was terrifying. Like inside, like my insides
You're
melted.
very uncomfortable, yeah.
Very uncomfortable immediately.
What would Cardi B do in that situation? Put that truck in her little garage.
Put her truck in my little garage? Am I Cardi B in this
She's got
situation?
a big old truck for you, Joe. It's revving. Got that engine revving.
It's a Hemi.
I did say, like, you know, I wanted to visit South America. I got a friend in Colombia who could show me a good time, but I also want to go to Peru because, and those that I mean, I don't know what's in Colombia as far as like what to see there as a tourist. Because
coke.
as far as I know, everything I know about Colombia is like there's mountains and
cocaine.
And the best Coke.
I think the mountains are made of cocaine. I don't know.
but in Peru, there's like, you know, Incan ruins and shit, and that's
Yeah.
like, and the Amazon, and
It's
like
way cooler, yeah.
that sounds way cool. But I'm like, well, my old roommate lives in Colombia. I like that guy. I know
He doesn't meow at me.
I know he can show me a good time.
Generally, no
He's
meows.
Never meowed at me, and she was like,
Not once, actually.
yeah.
As a rule, I'm not a cat person.
She's like, you got to go to Peru. Eres la ley, or whatever she said.
She's like, meow.
It's the best, or whatever, the la ley. And yeah, that was, she wants me there. That's she wants me there, and then I guess we're gonna dress up in cat costumes and
And
fuck each
fuck,
other.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what
You're
she
gonna make her
wants.
purr.
Did like the furry thing just like click in your brain? You're like,
Here's the thing. I guess she doesn't. I guess she doesn't. When I looked back at the video a couple days later, I was like, okay, she doesn't have cat ears on, which my mind, like, that's what when I watched the video, I was like, somehow imagined her. Yeah, I put cat ears on her.
Yeah.
you just saw the
And
future.
like I imagined behind her like a bunch of anime posters which aren't there. Like my mind, I went
fabricated a story,
Yeah, my brain fabricated how like weeby that fucking video was.
That's your subconscious telling you what you really want, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like wearing pink, which is like a
A4 in the chat says,
If you're wearing
like
pink, you're a fucking
like
weeb. Is
like
what
a
Joe
light
just
pink
said.
is like a real like.
Whatever.
it's like, are you naked?
I don't think that's a very Peruvian color. That's like
Yeah.
that's a weeb color right there.
So A4 in the chat for Twitch said, dude, she wants you to wear cat ears and a tail plug and a maid costume while you give her your big American business.
A4, don't be pushing your
I was
fucking.
gonna say, yeah, made in a furry shit. Yeah, don't be living through Joe.
I'll
you
be
fucking
honest.
bitch.
I mean, they might be bigger business than Peru. I mean, the exchange rate might be a little in my favor. But
yeah.
The
I
exchange
gotta
rate.
say, I'm a small business owner. Just gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, we only have. We don't
Hey,
even
buddy,
have.
it's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
We don't even have employees. Although I feel like some of them we might actually should have as employees, but we don't. Yeah, we don't even have employees in our small business. It's just empty.
It's true.
It's just
You
the
know-
owners.
You're saying you know how many boys in there?
I think it's all. I think I
I
have
have
all
a now
boys,
hiring set on my
actually.
nuts and nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Is that what you're saying?
So, yeah, I think with the downturn, it'd have some hits, but
The turnover rate's fucking ridiculous.
yeah, it's just in and out of this place. Tell you. Yeah, that's really weird, man. That's
Oh,
really
Joe.
weird.
It's one of the weirdest fucking
You
things.
get yourself in some pretty sweet situation.
That's not a sweet situation.
For me, it is because I'm on the other side of it watching in.
I mean, I was honestly, that was the point in the conversation where I was like, does she
I'm
want
looking-
something more than just language exchange out of this? Because I would
Yeah,
never
she
meow to someone.
She wants to sample her tongue, bro.
Is this porn?
Was legitimately, because I was just legitimately looking for people to practice Spanish with. By the way, guys, if you want to be a creeper, Hello Talk, if you're learning Spanish, it's almost all women who are learning English on there.
Sick. I didn't
So
listen.
if you want to be like, getting in, if you want to get people like wanting to sneak into your DMs just because you speak English as a man, it's all going to be women.
I just want to be a real Mexican and be able to speak my language. Like, that's all I want.
You don't speak Spanish?
I speak very little.
Un poco español.
Jeez.
Es pequeño. Más o menos.
Más o menos.
So, like, the backstory of that is, since my dad was never a part of the picture, because I'm pretty
padre.
sure I was told he was in prison when I was born. I don't know if that's true.
Castigos.
But it makes sense. But so my mom tried to teach me Spanish, and I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not learning. So I just never learned.
Wait. So you're Mexican,
No
right?
gracias.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my mom's white, but she grew up in the ghetto, so I still get like the sandal and shit.
The sandal.
The chancla?
You're
white,
I
you
know
don't
that
know.
word even less than sandal.
I know what he's talking about.
One of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in my life was when I was delivering pizza, and across the street, a Hispanic woman was grabbing her child by like the cuff of his shirt and going, "No, no, no!" and like just dragging him back into the house. And I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is happening
Yeah,
over
so
there?"
like,
Yeah, she was about to beat the shit out of him with the
yeah,
sandals.
and so that's what happens. Yeah.
that there's that Latin temper, which I had never seen before.
So like, yeah, so like my mom, my grandma, and like my mom, my aunt, like they lived in the ghetto in California, and so yeah, my mom
So
used to,
did
my
I.
mom used to hang out like with like I used to like all their friends were like the Mexican dudes, and they hung out like Compton and shit. So my mom was kind of ghetto in the day, and so like yeah, I got beat like she wasn't white.
Wow.
Yeah,
You know, white people beat their kids. Too.
yeah, but not with that, not with all,
He's still he's
the
got
white,
the Mexican experience.
yeah,
is what
the
he's
white
saying.
people don't have the honing of the shoe that like Mexican women
Yeah, they
have.
got the belt. That's what that.
Oh yeah,
That's
See, I got the-
I know the belt.
Craig knows the belt.
So one of my mom's
I also know the
favorite
hangers.
stories-
I was
the
only
fishing
ever
pole,
threatened. I was only ever
I got the
threatened
spatula, the wooden spoon, the hiking boot. one
I've
time.
had the wooden spoon.
because I have one parent who would have been okay with hitting their kids, and then the other parent who was adamantly against it, who won out. So I only ever got hit once when I like purposely took a gallon of milk out of the fridge as a small child. I just was like, what happens when I put this all over the floor?
So you only got hit that one time.
That was the only time I ever got spanked.
That makes sense.
And that was by the parent who's against hitting.
I'm not gonna hit like you. What the fuck?
But
Joe?
as I was growing up, because my dad got hit by his father, like that was just how they got punished, right? And his brothers turned out to be pieces of shit. So I don't. Sorry, my uncles are absolute trash people. One of them died of a heroin overdose. The other one is the one who gave him the heroin. Thank you very much. And he's on the run from the fucking law.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. So I don't really like. So far, every person I know who was hit by their parent didn't turn out to be like a better person because of it.
I'm not a piece of shit.
And a lot
Fuck
of
you,
them,
I'm right here, Joe.
And a lot of them, I'm not saying anybody in this room, but a lot of them are absolute pieces of shit. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if there's a correlation because.
I think every person in here had that. Except for you.
Yeah, all three of us are like, what the fuck, Joe? We all got hit.
I think it also
Anyway.
depends on their circumstances.
So my dad would threaten when he was really mad at me. He would threaten to hit me and never did. There was one time
Your move, holy man.
I didn't want to take out the trash, and I was like, I'm on the way to school, and he like picked me up. He lifted me up as a teenager and threw me out into the snow. That was the only time my father manhandled me, and it wasn't like it didn't hurt me or anything like that.
Y'all
He was
didn't
just,
know
like,
we were going to talk about
threw me
repressed
out into the
memories,
snow.
did you today?
So, yeah, white people hit their kids, just not my parents too much, obviously.
Yeah.
Just one time.
For those of you who are triggering right now,
It's not triggering. I mean, unless it was like I got a spanking. That's the worst I ever got. So, like, it wasn't like a beating.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I got beat because there was no marks.
I've backhanded. I've backhanded the boy, but not like viciously. But like I haven't done
Child
it for.
services, are you listening?
Yeah, I haven't done it for a long time. But like,
I had my nephew who was like punching me one time, and I just like hit him over the side of the head just a little bit, like a little tap. I was like, stop
yeah,
it.
thanks for the sub.
Someone subscribe as we're saying our
Yeah.
childhood.
No, he would just say things that were extremely rude that he heard from other people, and like one time I was just like, psh, and he just looked at me like, what the fuck? And then I realized, oh, he's just saying shit that he heard from his fucking aunt. Like he was rude, man. I was like, fuck you. Like, why would you say that? Then he was like 4 though, and I was like, he probably doesn't actually know what he's saying, and then I was like, I should probably not.
The what the fuck was.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Stepfather, why?
What are you slinging some bullshit here? Fucking God.
You're gonna talk like a man. You're gonna learn.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn.
I'm gonna beat your ass like a man. But yeah, especially with the baby, because he's brutal.
You hit the baby?
I've spanked him before. Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. I'm just,
Never
mind.
There was a time where God, what was he doing?
Destroying your games.
No, yeah, well, he did that, but that I internalized.
Cried in your room. Yeah.
But
You went into that closet right there, and they didn't see him for 2 days.
yeah, I think he does this thing where he'll like lunge back and he'll headbutt like hard, and he did it to my fucking teeth. And the other day, and like it was bad, and so I like whipped him around and I just smacked his ass. And then I felt really, really, really bad. Like terrible. Because I kind of missed the diaper and he had like a red leg ass thing going. And I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that.
Keep going.
But he like.
This is the thing, Schweiss.
He almost broke my fucking nose, man. Like I was like, oh, that was bad. Like it was like crunch. Like.
No, the thing I noticed was like the people who were proud of like, oh, my daddy hit me.
Oh, the proud ones? Yeah.
Those people always are the people who are willing to start fights, like physical fights with people, which I generally find people who get into fights, like who start physical confrontations with people when they're like too frustrated to be able to like say it with words. Those dummies. They're the people who would go to that place. Like they were hit when their parents couldn't figure out a way to punish them that wasn't physical, and now that's what they do to other people. It's like, I can't figure out my own problems, and then they have to start a fight.
In my mom's defense,
which, by the way, I think like a motherfucker like Craig had like an ex brother-in-law or something like that. He would like brag about how, yeah, man, he was talking shit, so I beat the shit out of him. But honestly, when I hear a person say those stories, I don't think that's a tough guy. I think that's a weak piece of shit person. You're just weak. You are so weak as a like mentally so weak that's the level you have to get to in order to like fit like to win a confrontation.
Well, see, that's what I like.
Actually, you're the loser because you couldn't figure out another way to do it.
No, but he was on the ground, so I won.
Yeah, well, see, I don't mind like when.
No, that's not. You didn't win. You didn't win. You're the piece of shit.
Like when
you'll always be a piece of shit because of that.
When we had our little tussle, like that doesn't really bother me because that's how
you won.
Well, I didn't win. I did I did punch him in the face, which was really satisfying. The look of surprise and shock on his face when I knocked him in the nose, it was good. I'll remember that.
He still jerks to it every now and then.
He just closes his eyes with his Alex for a second. He's like, yeah.
I don't think there's a problem with that amongst like friends, but like beating the shit out of someone that you don't really know, yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Like starting a fight ever.
Yeah, you don't start the fight, but you always finish it.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty close to starting a lot of fights, and I have started a few. I mostly, I don't know. When I was younger, it was me initiating the physical.
Yeah, I've never started a fight,
but it was.
I have finished them.
People making fun of me a lot.
Was he on the ground and you're just like, yeah, sorry for hitting you?
I think it's totally, I don't know. You need to learn. You need to be able to defend yourself. I think.
No, I agree, and I feel like like it's something that I wouldn't like in high school too. So like in high school, I beat up bullies that were like bullying other people. So if I saw them like messing with like the handicapped kid or like my cousin especially, like I fucked a bunch of hicks up in high school. Like those rednecks didn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
So I don't start anything, but I definitely finish it.
Yeah, there was one kid who
back when I was bigger and I could throw my weight around. I don't know if I could beat up someone now.
Yeah, it's hard. It's when you lose weight, it's hard to do anything. You got some fat ass on you.
That's
hard
why
to fucking move.
I'm fat for tactical reasons.
Yeah.
Well, you can just grab someone and take them down. That's all I ever did in a fight. Because the little skinny boy who started the fight always would do the punching.
Yeah.
I don't punch.
Dude, so like in
take
high,
him down.
You grapple.
Grab him.
Well, so in high school, like when like it sounds really bad because like I'm impressed with myself now because it was weird. But like so I lifted weights all the time because I played football. So like whatever, we walked in, this kid was talking shit. And I was like, hey, man, like, it's okay. Like, calm down. And he's like, no, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. And so he went to like lunge at my buddy, so I just grabbed him and I picked him up by the throat. And I didn't think about it. Like I just had him like his feet were like dangling.
Then I ripped his fucking spine
it's
out.
like, fatality. No, so I had him up, and he fucking hit me 3 times in the face. I'm like, are you fucking done? And he just like the horrified look on his face, and his punches did nothing. Was something that'll stick with. They still sticks with me to this day.
Yeah.
Don't start a fight with a big boy.
Yeah, that can pick you up off the ground.
There was
ever start a fight once again.
Yeah, I mean, like with how old we are. There's no reason to start fisting.
No,
Yeah.
Because now we can get sued, which is my biggest thing.
That's the real
I don't
reason.
want to go to jail.
I kind of want to get into like some martial arts or something though, because I think it'd be fun to spar.
Sparring would be cool.
Yeah.
And then you might be able to handle
Yeah, then
yourself
you
if
don't-
one of
yeah.
those like drunk pieces of shit who like to start fights because they hate themselves.
Yeah. They want to
then
get beat.
Then you might be able
Then
to
you can beat them, give them what they
deal with
want.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one kid. The first person I met when I came to Utah was my mom's friend, her like childhood friend, and she had 2 kids that have autism. No, it's not autism. It's
Down syndrome.
no, it is
Asperger's.
autism. It is autism. They're both autistic.
Okay.
One more so. And the one that was more so was like the guy that I was closest in age with, and the other kid was an insane person, so I didn't like him because he was like violent. Mm-hmm. This other guy was just kind of like a gamer, kind of did his own thing, left people alone. And I finally got him to come to the Boys and Girls Club with me. Like I was like egging him on. I was like, hey, you can come, and it's like free if you want to join for the day. And they have a lot of cool stuff. Like you can play basketball, you can play games. Like there's a lot of shit that we do. It's really, I really enjoyed my time there because any opportunity my mom could shove us off to someone else, she would, and this happened to be my favorite version of that. And I go there with this kid, and he's really awkward, and because he's autistic and he doesn't really know how to talk to people, and it's really weird. And I'm just like, just don't worry about it. It's like don't worry about what anybody else says. And then there was this guy. I think he was a couple years younger, but he kept calling him a retard. And like I went to the people in charge, and I was like, this guy's fucking calling my buddy this. And
You don't call an autistic.
Yeah, and I was like, he's autistic. Yeah. Like that's fucked up. Like I brought him here to get him out of his shell and kind of help him, and this isn't going to help him at all. This is going to make him want to go back home and just do nothing. And then he just kept doing it. Nobody was doing anything about it, and like it was just. Nothing was happening, and then we were in the fucking gym area with the basketball, and I was playing basketball because I was obsessed with basketball for like years. And he says it to him again, and I told the guy, I was like, look, if you call him that one more time, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then he's like, all right, whatever. And then as he walked by, he just said retard. And then I was so fucking mad. I called out his name, and he turns around, and right as he turns around, the basketball is in his face as hard as I could fucking throw it, dude. That was awesome. Because he just turns around, just bing!
Yeah, I'm okay with that one.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and then I fucking charged him, and then they kept him off me, or they kept me off of him. But yeah, it was
this is real now, and it's like, fuck you guys, dude.
The throw, it was the hardest I've ever thrown a ball, I swear to God. And like right as he turned around, it was in his face. It was so perfect.
Dude, karma's a bitch, man. Sometimes that was fucking great.
The sound of that ball hitting his face and the look on Joe's face, those are the last 2 things I'll experience before I fade.
As you're like dying and you still come, you're like, what the fuck just happened?
How's that bald spot on your head there, Schweiss?
It's getting bigger.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger. But yeah, it was good. It was good. And it was just so ridiculous though, because it's like trying to help this guy, and then this fucking little kid is just a prick.
Yeah.
And he's got his little group of buddies too. He's like the little ringleader of a bunch of douchebags.
Dude, like, and the Boys and Girls Club's like a prison, so you have to take care of the person that's talking the most shit.
Yeah.
So you asserted your dominance.
Yeah. Yeah,
I run this house now.
I didn't even have to touch him, and I fucked him over pretty hard. He was crying too. It was satisfying.
And you laughed.
Yeah, a little bitch.
Yeah.
And then like we got in trouble, or my buddy got in trouble, and then he got in trouble. I was like, why is he gonna get in trouble? He was the one that was picked on.
He was the victim.
He never came back. Never came back.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions in the Skype, Schweiss? By any chance? Like any calls? Like when you guys checked that thing, were there any calls?
There wasn't the last time we checked.
Yeah,
no.
there wasn't before.
You listened to the messages, the recent ones, and they sounded familiar, or
It wasn't recent. We didn't have any recent ones.
I'm confused. By
Yeah, we were confused too when we.
Well, I think it's because we stopped doing After Dark. You know, we kind of just added it as sort of part of the discussion.
Oh.
But we do. That's a good point. That we still do need calls and still more questions. Keep filling them in.
385-204-3921. If you're listening to this now on Twitch, call in right now. But yeah, go ahead and log in. See if
Don't
we,
ask us
see if
who.
we have
Yeah,
anything.
hopefully it's someone who's like, hey, you should vote for this person so we can tear them apart.
God, I keep on getting those fucking texts. I'm like, I already voted.
I'm pissed because I'm not
Dude.
getting them because I have so much ammo I want to use, like just to be a dick, and I don't get the text. They know.
When I log into Facebook, there's no option to be like, I already fucking
Yeah, there
voted.
is.
Leave me the fuck
There is.
alone.
There's-
Where?
I don't know where it's at.
I have to dig for it? Why can't there be just a third button that says, I already voted, you fuck, leave me alone?
Yeah, so someone put a thing about it on there, and I'll see if I can find it. Because
Well, as long
it'll
as I
help
know
you.
it existed, I'll find it. It's fine.
Yeah, why would you tell Facebook that you voted? Well, who cares about what Facebook?
Why is Facebook reminding me to vote?
Because Facebook is a fucking douchebag.
Like, if you need to be reminded,
You
if
shouldn't be voting,
You shouldn't vote.
That's the argument I've had with many people who disagree on. I'm like, I don't know how much easier we should make it to
It's all
vote.
for the common good. You got to vote. Make
Because-
sure to remind your neighbors.
That's how you turn it off.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm gonna screenshot
Make
for you.
sure to remind your neighbors to vote. And I'm like, fucking no. God damn.
Yeah, and it's like, here's the thing about voting. It is a right, but it's also a responsibility. So I don't think we should be that's why I don't like the mail-in thing, because you're mailing it to a bunch of people who are going to fill it out on a whim. They don't actually know what the fuck's going on because they wouldn't have voted otherwise. So I don't want them to vote.
You register to get it in the mail.
No, you
So,
don't.
Yeah,
you
do.
are if you're registered as a party, you get it in the mail.
Yeah, if you're registered as a party.
I didn't ask for
I
one.
didn't ask for one either.
I
There's no one.
registered to vote when I redid my ID or whatever. And
Yeah, but you're still
I got
No,
it.
that's what I'm saying. If you're
Yeah,
a
if you
registered
registered to
voter,
vote,
they
yeah.
sent you one.
Yeah.
That doesn't. No, I think that's stupid. Just because
You
I'm registered.
registering is the part where
I
you
registered
say I would like
6
to vote.
years ago.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I want to vote now.
It should.
I do, but
I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're affiliated with any party at all, they sent it out. Is what I
yeah,
think is
and you
stupid.
also have to put a stamp on it or go in and, at least in where I'm at. Yeah, there's no, the stamp isn't paid for, so you do have to decide to put the envelope back in the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And send it
But
back.
what I'm saying is, like,
So-
I don't know how much easier we should make it, because it's a right and it's a responsibility. So if you are a responsible adult, you can get it done.
We've had it through the mail in Weber County the whole time.
No, I know, but it's
So
but
I don't know why people are freaking out throughout the rest of the
no,
country
it's
about the mail
different.
thing.
It's
It's stupid.
It's different when you ask for it. It's an unsolicited thing. That's why people are freaking out, because I didn't ask for mine, because I'm not going to fill it out. I'm going to go in person because I don't fucking care. And because there's never anyone there, ever. The only time there was when it was Bernie and Hillary, and I voted for Bernie to give Hillary the big middle finger that she
Okay.
deserved. And that's it. That's the only time it's ever been crowded at a polling place.
She never gets that middle finger from her husband either.
No, he gives it to the staff. She can smell. She
His
can
middle
smell the
finger's
staff.
taken.
She can smell the staff on his finger.
Like, 'cause she's been there too. She's like, that smells like Monica.
Yeah. Everyone's fucking Monica. Right?
He likes to do things with cigars, and she's not into it.
yeah, smoking it in his ass,
Okay.
dude. Yeah, no, I
played her like I played my saxophone.
yeah. That's my thing. Though. I think it's a responsibility, and a lot of people don't take it that seriously, and that's why you shouldn't pressure people to do it if they don't want to.
I don't think you should pressure anyone.
If they don't want to, then
I
they
do think
don't
the
want
mail-in
to.
ballot can come in, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it makes more
Because
sense.
you do have to decide to go through the entire thing, and they got rid of the "I vote with my party on everything" button.
I know they
thank
did.
God.
I know.
In
That's a
Utah.
stupid thing.
Because fuck political parties, by the way.
Yeah, fuck. political
Sorry,
parties.
I know we're not supposed to talk about politics.
No, but I'm with you, man. Like, you shouldn't just vote because they're a Republican
yeah,
or vote for
fuck-
a Democrat. Fucking
fuck
do your
those
research.
teams. God damn it.
Read your
They
fucking
don't-
research.
They don't. all those like lines of belief, like They aren't opposites on everything. It doesn't make any fucking sense to be like, I side with my team on everything.
Oh yeah, this isn't the NFL
Like,
or
fuck.
MLB or NBA.
Yeah.
This is our fucking.
I mean, I hate
lives.
sports teams too. So I just hate teams. Yeah, fuck that. I just hate teams.
Fucking Twilight.
Teams are dumb.
Yeah. You know what, A4? If you want to call in now, it's open.
Oh
I think
Jesus
he did.
Christ!
Yeah, he said he left a voicemail.
We should save that for the next one, though. We've already done 2 questions.
Okay,
And
all right.
I mean, we could.
Zach
do
still
questions.
got his thing.
Look,
We've already
It's gonna be a short one.
but this episode's already around
It's
like
already-
hour and a half, 2
I-
hours.
I think we save that for the next episode, Zach, and we just call this one. This is a good episode. It's an hour and 40 minutes right now. Yeah.
I mean, like literally, like my spotlight's really small because they only have one game,
Yeah.
and there's like no information, so we could literally just do it now because I told him we'd pop.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So the reason you're all actually here is for the studio spotlight.
They saw the word cherry and they're like,
I think she's my cherry pie.
download.
I love that song.
All right.
cherry.
So
And that flavor.
I feel like
It'll bring a tear to your eye.
Tell
I
a drink of water.
just think of Jennifer Aniston in that one movie, like stripping when that song comes on, and I'm like, I'm in my happy place now.
What movie is that?
Wow, the one where like the dude's like a drug dealer, and he like gets her to be like his wife, and he gets like the girl and the kid and they're like a family, and they're like running drugs for this person because he owes him money. And then Nick Offerman's in it as like a DA.
Never heard of this.
Oh fuck, what's
Yeah.
it called? Damn it! I'll find out later and I'll show
Okay,
you. It's a
all right.
funny movie. Anyway, so like thinking about like studio spotlights and stuff, we do a lot of bigger name studios, at least as long as I've been on the podcast. And I wanted to do like a little indie one for a game I really enjoy, which is called Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is like a Metroidvania platformer.
Okay.
It's got really good reviews. People really, really enjoy it. And it's actually got a sequel on the way because of how much people enjoyed it. And it was made by a studio called Team Cherry.
Teen Cherry.
Team Cherry.
TeenCherry.com.
Stop it.
Currently has 19,854 videos, 1,000 of which were in the last 48 hours.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Would you like to separate your search options by length or relevance or most recently posted?
God damn it. So Team Cherry, they're Australian based.
Team Cherry.
So the Hollow Knight is their first game. They all worked on everything. Like the backgrounds are painted. They got someone to do the score, obviously, but like they just everything's in house, and it's something that they did because they wanted to see it happen.
Was it actually in a house? Like, is
It
that in
could've-
someone's house?
It doesn't say, but it could have.
Like our podcast studio is Kaleb Schweiss's living room.
Yeah.
So it consists of three dudes: Ari Gibson, William Pellin, if I'm saying that right, and formerly Jack Vine. I don't know. I guess he's gone. But yeah, it's just little like I'm excited to see more stuff from him.
Okay.
There's not a lot of information about the studio, unfortunately, which I found out and I was kind of bummed out about.
As soon as you started this episode, fuck.
No, I'm prepared.
The spotlight is just
They're from Australia.
Hollow Knight.
They made Hollow Knight.
So like,
And these are their
eventually
names.
on this podcast, I would like to review Hollow Knight, and I'm sad that like I didn't.
Maybe we can ask one of those guys for an interview.
Yeah, I would love that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like this game is fucking rad.
That'd be sweet if they had,
Yeah,
it's
sorry
probably,
guys. I thought
we
there was
probably
more
record at
information.
3 a.m. their time, but whatever.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah. Well, everybody check out Hollow Knight.
God, dude,
A4
yeah.
says it's not a question. Can we just listen to it?
Oh fuck.
Is that all you guys have?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
There was like no information. That's why I
Great
said I was
studio
like, you guys. I was
spotlight.
like, you guys need to fucking talk.
All right.
We
All
can
right.
talk, no problem.
Well, I guess we can listen to this joke too. See what he's got.
Get
for us.
fucked.
Hi there, Nude Clan. This is A4 Extreme here, and I'm with the people working to make sure to remind everyone to vote for King Hog. And I just want to make sure you guys are going to vote for Zach for King Hog this year.
You know what?
Just
Fuck
to make
you.
sure that you get your civic duty done. Anyway, have
Block
a
that
great
number.
day. Also, my question would be, do you pee through the zipper or over the fence? Anyway, bye.
Over the fence.
Through the zipper.
What are you, a child?
That's what they're for, man.
Also, is there anything worse than accidentally zipping the tip of your
No,
dick?
there's not.
No, there's not.
And how often
Didn't
do
we
you
have-
risk that when you do that shit? That's what terrifies me.
Didn't we have this discussion when we talked about the dickless fucking
The
underwear?
flapless boxers that I
Yeah.
own? Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Hey, real
you know,
quick.
okay, go ahead.
With that message, hi, I'm Zach. You're a new King Hog, and I
The fuck you are.
we
endorse,
should have a debate,
and I endorse this message.
Yeah,
except that it's all based on how many games you played.
yeah.
Can we have a debate? That'd be really funny. If you
In,
got that,
2016, you claimed that you beat Catherine. The trophy list says otherwise. How do you respond?
Go fuck yourself.
You have 2 minutes to respond.
wait. Can that be one of the episodes? Can we have a debate? I think that would be fucking
We got to
fantastic.
come up with a whole bunch of
Yeah,
debate
yeah.
questions. That is pretty good. That's a pretty good idea.
some riff
Come on,
questions.
dude, we got this. That means you'd have to look at our Facebooks too and just find compromising shit. It would just be so funny.
Yeah. That would be really fun, actually. That would be a good. I think that would be a fun.
You have
episode.
to wear like your Sunday best, because I'll wear my Sunday best. too.
Unfortunately-
We'll just like be all dressed up for this.
We got a lot of questions for the person who's already King Hog.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, they ask questions of the president too.
That's right. I mean, like, you got the hard ones, though, Craig. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Zach will get the softball children's questions.
Yeah, that's
Will
right.
you just shut up, man?
Yeah.
Just shut up, man.
Yeah, you can just be an old prick. And then the other guy will be an old prick, too.
An old prick
Can we
versus
can
an
we
old
paint your
prick?
face
Yeah,
orange?
exactly.
Can we paint your face orange?
No.
Please, God.
Schweiss, please.
When it comes to Catherine, I beat the fucking game.
Nobody knows Catherine more than me.
The Russians
nobody
took
beats
the
Cat.
trophy.
Nobody
It
beat
was there
Catherine
and it
like
was
I
gone.
did. Nobody beat Catherine like I did.
True ending. My ending.
Everybody knows I get the
wins.
best endings, and I get all the glitches.
I get
Yeah.
all the
I do
glitches.
get all the glitches.
You're glitchless.
You're glitchless.
You're glitchless and
You're
you're weak.
glitchless.
Yeah, that I think that'd be fun.
You guys,
It's fun.
I'm sorry about that studio review. Like, I thought it was going to be so much more information.
You kind of should be.
I went through it. I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah, there it is. A4 says Craig proceeds to play Despacito on his phone in response.
Gotta get the Latin vote, bro.
Jesus Christ.
if you don't vote for me, okay. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Although I don't know how that would
If you don't
work.
vote for me, you're not Mexican.
Yeah. If you don't vote for me, you're not Mexican.
Yeah.
I was going to say not black because I wanted to be Biden for a second.
Yeah. That sounds like a really fun. That'd be really good. You got to come up with a bunch of shit, though.
We should build podiums right here.
Yeah, we should definitely use the show funds to buy podiums.
Yeah. How many more stupid things can we buy with the money that people give us?
No, we could just build a fake one, like out of cardboard.
What stupid things have we bought besides like some microphones we didn't use?
Yeah, the microphones we didn't
That's
use.
the
Fucking
three-
Schweiss's Pro
You know-
controller.
You know how many
the
fucking...
two Elgatos that Schweiss destroyed?
Yeah, I cooked. Yeah, there was a... I don't know what happened, but I had the wrong...
Oh, do you not know this story?
I had the
Your
wrong
fatherless?
voltage amp thing, and it cooked two Elgatos. Yeah.
That's where my fucking money's going.
And it
When
cooked...
did this happen?
It was a long time ago.
It was?
Yeah, I
It was
talked
like
to you.
last year.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, you got to tell mom when you break stuff.
Yeah, his Elgato wasn't. His
I'm a little
Elgato
bit
wasn't
shocked.
His
Don't give
So
me
was
shit
the
about,
Elgato.
Do not give me shit about those microphones ever again.
dude. So-
Ever. Elgato cooker.
Schweiss's wasn't working, so he's like, Craig, next time you come, bring yours. I want to see if it'll work. And then so I did, and then it
fried
didn't work.
his, yeah.
And then we found out that it's because whatever he was using just like destroyed him.
I don't know what that plug was for, but I thought it was the Elgato one, and it was higher amps. The voltage was higher, so it cooked it. And it cooked my monitor, my second monitor, and it cooked that little TV I had.
Oh, fuck.
That's why the HDMI for that TV didn't work, and that's why I threw it away. Yeah, it cooked the fuck out of my shit. Like,
Wow. Wow.
So I've cost us a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's $200.
And then the other day I was like, hey, we should buy a 3D printer and make shirts. Like I just all these things that I'm like, I could probably get these guys to do this.
We have
I don't think you need a 3D printer to make a shirt, dude. It's like a screen printer.
tpublic.com. Go to Nude Clan.
Dude,
No, I'm
type
not
in
talking
Nude Clan.
to us for us to pay or us to sell to people. I'm talking for us to make, like for us to wear.
We can just buy.
I
from
told you
people.
I want to do the jerseys for the Hog League if we ever bring that back, like the sports jerseys.
We could, and then Alex, I bought her.
We can just design that on TeePublic and buy it. We don't need to buy a fucking printer.
We can't. Well, I already have a printer though because of Alex. She bought. She has like a
t-shirt
cricket.
printer?
Yeah, Alex
She has
used
like
our
a cricket
show
thing.
funds.
Yeah. We used the show funds to buy Alex a cricket.
Surprise!
It's like we could improve the stream, but we're gonna buy a t-shirt printer.
Yeah,
That improves the aesthetic of the stream.
that's right. Yeah. So I guess we don't do that many stupid things other than when I fried $300 worth of avocados. So please, patreon.com, search Nude Clan. Help us recover. We have
Help us
three.
recover.
I have an Elgato.
We
still.
have
I
3
found it.
now, don't we, Craig?
No, we have two. Don't
Because
we?
you have one, right?
No, you cooked it.
Oh, so we only have the 2?
I will gladly.
No, Cameron has one. Cameron has one.
Cameron and
Cameron
Joe
has
have one.
Oh,
I mean, if
man,
the show-
you bought so many
I
fucking
mean,
Elgatos.
if the show wants to throw an Elgato at me, I will 100% stream.
It does, but it hurts. It hurts, man.
Make sure the voltage is right.
Don't fucking plug anything else into it. They're tender. It's got the tender heart of a woman, that Elgato. You fucking put a little too much in there and it just cooks. And it fried everything, dude.
God
It ruined
damn it.
all of my shit. Yeah, it was bad. So please consider donating to our stupidity. Patreon.
Patreon.com. Search Nude Clan. You can tweet the show at Nude Clan Podcast. You can tweet me at Joseph DeGolier.
Me and Obsidian Bar.
Me at jeez, I almost said Nude Clan Cam. You can tweet me at UFF Podcast.
Me at B Grixis.
You can
try to.
You can try to tweet Nude Clan Cam.
Not sure who that
see if
is.
Schweiss responses.
Yeah. Shit, now I'm gonna have to monitor this one.
Please join the Discord channel.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's been pumping lately, dude. There's a lot of good stuff.
So
going on
it's a
there.
pinned tweet
Yeah.
on Nude Clan. It's a pinned tweet on Schweiss's tweet. It's in my Twitter description myself. So just get on there. You just click the link, download the Discord program. If it's on your phone or on your computer, you can join there, and you can just talk to other listeners. And there's a whole bunch of
Right.
different subjects you can talk about, different rooms. Ask your questions, please, on the Nude Clan Q #NudeClanQ area of the Discord. That's the best place to ask questions.
Right.
And call us at 385-204-3921 and leave your voicemail.
With the Discord as well, it's not always about video games because there is other podcasts that are a part of that. But one of the things like last week was we were talking about Star Wars for a little bit because there was a few people that like Star Wars, and so it was just fun to talk
Everybody
about.
has their own Star Wars opinions, don't
Yep.
they?
Well, we talked about the good Clone Wars stuff.
All those
So it was
special souls.
Special
Yeah,
souls.
like the fact that
I'm
there's
sorry, guys. Half of them are bad movies.
they are, and you know what?
Half of them are great, but
the-
half of them are bad.
There are a lot of people
3
that
of them
think
are great.
that episode.
The original trilogy.
What is it?
I know what you
2,
meant.
6,
There's
7?
one
Phantom
better ones than
Menace?
those.
No, episode 8 is the best one. There are a lot of people.
I've heard
and I'm
that
like,
too, and I'm like, but Revenge of the Sith exists.
Those
How
are
do you
people
think
who
that
must
one's
not have liked Star Wars but love the Marvel movies, like
Yeah.
love other Disney
Yeah,
shit.
it's just cheesy Marvel.
because it's
is all
just
it
like
is.
it feels like a.
It feels like a
I
fucking
know
Marvel movie.
It does, and Ryan Johnson could have done another draft of that screenplay.
Yeah,
Made that movie about 30 minutes shorter.
and this isn't a personal attack.
I
Brad,
love
I'm
Ryan
just saying.
Johnson.
Is it a personal attack?
I love Ryan Johnson's movies except that
Dude,
one.
Knives Out is fucking brilliant.
Knives Out is the second best movie of
and
2019.
he could have brought that to Star Wars.
It's so fucking good. Knives Out, so fucking good. Looper is a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, I didn't know he did Looper.
Just Star Wars 8 sucks ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Is he the one that? No, the guy that did Rogue One is the guy that did the Godzilla movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rogue
yeah,
One
that
is
was
so great.
I mean, he directed. He didn't write any of those movies. That's Gareth Edwards.
Oh, okay.
He did Monster, Godzilla, and Rogue One.
Yeah, his career is like insane.
Yeah, he made one low budget monster movie and then was given 2 gigantic.
Massive creatures.
And
Yeah.
he did a good-
Jesus.
And I like Rogue One a lot.
Yeah, Rogue One's better than half of the
I
Star
love-
Wars
I
main
love
movies.
Rogue One.
It's like mid tier.
Love Rogue One.
It's weird, yeah.
But he wasn't the writer on any of those.
Oh,
And
okay.
all the
okay.
stars and all the wars.
So
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson was writer-director. It's all Ryan Johnson.
That's why.
Yeah. I mean, there's some, like, his directing, I guess, is all right in that movie. But
Yeah, A4 says they're just contrarians, the ones that think episode 8 is worse.
that's right.
There'd be a fuck ton of them.
That's
though.
like people. That's those people who think Saint Anger is Metallica's best album. It's like what
You
the,
can like it.
what the fuck?
Because I like it.
I like things about it. I
It's-
like things about whatever Jedi, whatever that movie's
Last
called.
Jedi.
Last
Yeah,
Jedi.
yeah.
Thank you.
When you watch the documentary, Some Kind of Monster, you appreciate Saint Anger a
the
lot more.
documentary, Some Kind of Monster, is a great film.
Yeah, I think you appreciate the CD
Way
more.
better than The Last Jedi.
It is actually better than Last Jedi. Yeah. It's enjoyable.
All right, guys. That's it.
Yeah, give us questions. Please.
Yeah, please
Subscribe
do.
on Twitch, twitch.tv/NudeClan Gaming.
Toss a coin to your podcasters.
That's right.
All listeners of plenty.
That's right.
Yeah, please consider helping us out. We have that. We have the Discord. Please, there's like almost a couple hundred people in there now, so there's a lot of conversation happening. All the shows are on there. We all have our own little,
The other
channels.
shows you can check out:
Yeah,
Ultimate Final
speaking
Fantasy,
of.
the Ultimate Final Fantasy podcast, the Godzilla podcast, which will have a new episode coming out soon. It's been a few months.
What episode are you guys doing?
Godzilla 1998.
Ooh,
Matthew Broderick.
I'm gonna listen to
We
that
recorded
one. That
it
one's
last
gonna be
night.
that one's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, we got two of our shows, our dormant sleeping giants coming back to life.
Yeah, the two biggest shows on the network.
Gonna be
That's right.
huge numbers. Gonna be huge numbers coming out of these
Everybody
episodes.
knows. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Everybody knows they're the best shows. But the not best shows you can also listen to. Super Sexy Swinging Fan Fiction, Backlog, Getting Fat with Caleb and Joe, back catalog.
For a few chickens
For a
more,
Few Chickens More.
song of Schweiss and Johnson, Game of Thrones podcast, and then Caleb Craig hosted. He went out on a limb and hosted a Dragon Quest podcast called Puff Puff Hour.
A game
Yeah.
series that doesn't actually exist and no one plays.
And they don't smoke weed on the show, even though that would have been perfect.
Yeah, I don't know how I would have liked that in my house, but yeah, it's like I'm not even smoking it.
the baby's
Yeah,
got like red eyes and he's like,
The Puff Puff Hour.
Yeah, you probably should have got smoked weed for that. I probably would have if I would have been on
I mean,
the show.
Slime time was
Dylan's
already
really
taken.
You know, I bet Dylan would like let bygones be bygones. If you
Oh.
guys were like, we're restarting the Puff Puff Hour,
If I sent
and we're smoking weed.
If I
bro.
sent a big picture of a big old sack of weed, he'd be over here in like 5 seconds. Like, no, Puff Puff Hour. We're doing it. Like, no more bullshit.
It's double pun, bro.
This is a reboot, and we're playing all the games
You'll get
again.
you'll get a slime shaped bong.
Yeah. Dude, that sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. Craig, we got to do that. Oh, these spin-offs suck, but man, this weed is good. Yeah. It's like half of the episode is just that and coughing. Oh, man, did you see that chick's tits, that dancer's tits? Look at those puff puffs. Yeah, so good.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy the nude.
meow 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 meow.
Live always in the nude.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Jesus, play.
Fuck off.
You have to mean it before it'll do it.
Fuck off.
There you go.